Welcome, welcome. Hey, what's up, Diamond? Where are you? Diamond Painted with Anxiety. I love your name. I actually just saw you were a subscriber because every once in a while I check my subscribers like over the last 30 days. So I saw that name. I was like, oh my God, if I see her, that is an awesome name. So love, love, love the name. So welcome everyone. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. What's up, Seymour? Seymour, I know I forgot to call. I'm so bad with calling people. I've been super, super busy. This is the first time I've really had a chance to breathe in literally probably 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm sorry. I will call, I promise. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So much to talk about. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Laura, aka PURPLEXEDQT. People tell me I should change my name, but I'm not going to do it. So it was Chasing, actually. Chase Truth. You should change your name. Perplexed is so hard to find. So, yes, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell so you're alert for all of my lives. And I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and is going to have a wonderful New Year's. I will most likely be doing my New Year's stream, which I do every year because I have no life. And for those of you that don't have a life with me and watch your teenagers have a bigger life than you do, you can come party with me tomorrow. I always get a bottle of wine. And one year I might go out and party. But while my little one is still, he's not so little anymore, but he's kind of little. I celebrate at home with the kids. My daughter is usually a party animal. It goes out. So that's where we're at. But I will definitely be here tomorrow night. So if anyone wants to keep me company, you can. I always bring in the new year, all, not area codes, all zip codes. So we do, I'm in Central, we do Eastern, and we do Central, and we do California, and then I usually go to bed, and Mountain. So yeah, if anybody has nowhere to go tomorrow night, or has young kids, or stays home, I will be live. We'll try to party it up. And usually I get bashed. I get copyright strikes for streaming the ball, but oh well. I'll live with it. All right, we're going to party like it's 1999. Who remembers 1999? Thank you, CD, in my pajamas. So, okay. Oh, that's right. You're in Australia, so it's almost New Year's Eve there. You stay home and party, exactly. Home is fun too. One day I'm going to go out again. I used to go out all the time. One day I'm going to go out again, I promise. All right, Zelda's Ghost. Scorpio, looks like we'll have some fun. I remember 1999. My friend, it was me, my date, I don't remember his name, my friend and her date. At 12 o'clock, he kissed her instead of me. I was mortified. Mortified. That's how 2000 came in, where my date kissed the wrong person. Yeah, it was pretty rough. It was a good year, and not for me. PayPal and Venmo, all of them have decided my bank card sucks. I'm sorry I wasn't able to avoid sharing with Google. It's okay, Cinnamon. I partied in 1999. I partied many years like it was 1999. I remember the hangover of 2000. Okay. So that's what's going on. It was a blur in my sight. Yeah, I had no kids then. Hey, Johnny. And I don't know if he meant to kiss her on purpose or what, but it ruined my whole night. Yeah, it was bad. So, all right, let's see what's going on. Oh, also, I want to say, I said this in Molly's. Obviously, I'm going to say it in my own chat, although I seem to sell more candles in Molly's chat than I do my own. I am doing a lupus campaign. If you happen to have lupus, I have another $15 that I have to donate tonight. I'm going to do that now while we're live. So, and if you do have lupus or you want to order a lupus candle, just so you know, thank you, Cinnamon. Thank you so much. So much. Where's Brett? Where's my, what's up?
He called me, he said, I'll be over in 5. And I said, no, you have to wait the 10 days. He said, I was like, I'll probably see you tomorrow. And he was like, well, if I was going to wait these 10 days, I wasn't going to go tomorrow. I was like, okay. And he's like, I'll be over in 5. I was like, no. And he's like, oh, no.
Teen love, I tell you. So, thank you so much, Cinnamon. That is awesome. But Billy, not Brad, Billy seems to have, he seems to be like my agent. So he would be thrilled. Thank you so much, Cinnamon. I really, really appreciate that. So I'm doing a lupus campaign, and Lupus sent me, oh, there you go. The Lupus Foundation that I donated to had sent me a, you know how like they send you stuff to donate more? Well, up until tomorrow night, they'll match dollar for dollar. So, and I'll show you guys the email. So right now there were 3 people that ordered lupus candles today. So I'm going to do that $15. So that's going to be 30 that goes to lupus. I knew nothing about lupus until this lupus on my screen in my chat asked me to do 10 candles for lupus. And I did. And I made the donation. I did that on my other channel live on Intrepid. Because like I said, when I do a donation, I do it live, transparency through and through. There's no question. And so if you do have lupus or you want to order a candle and you care about the foundation, I would suggest ordering one in the next, by tomorrow. I'm going to push it more tomorrow as well because they are matching it. So let me pull that up. I could tell you exactly what they said. I learned more about lupus when I did the thing for it. What's today? Oh, okay. I was confused there for a second. Okay. Lupus. Here, Lupus Foundation. So reminder, your gift will be doubled. This is a huge opportunity that you don't want to miss. Thanks to the generosity of the Joseph and Susan Gatto Foundation, we will match your gift dollar to dollar up to a total of $50,000 through tomorrow. Please donate now because this match expires at midnight tomorrow. Let us double your gift now. Your most generous gift right now will provide much needed funding for critical research and help us continue important educational programs that improve the quality of life for all those affected by lupus. Don't delay. Let's make 2022 the best year ever for the lupus community. Thank you for all you do. Let us double your gift now. Lupus Foundation, Washington, D.C. Honestly, I knew nothing about it. So if you're like me and you didn't know anything about it, let me tell you a little bit about it. Okay, lupus is the cruel mystery. It is difficult to diagnose, hard to live with, and a challenge to treat. Your gift can make a difference in the lives of people with lupus. So understanding it, what is it? Lupus it's an autoimmune disease. And it's a chronic long-term disease that can cause inflammation and pain in any part of your body. It's an autoimmune disease, which means that your immune system, the body system that usually fights infections, attacks healthy issues. Lupus most commonly affects your skin, your joints, your internal organs like your kidneys and heart. Because lupus affects many parts of the body, it can cause a lot of different symptoms, mostly inflammation. And there's different types of lupus. So if you know anyone that has lupus, you know anyone that it means something to, it's a good time to donate. And because it does, whatever I donate does get doubled. So you have to be tested at a perfect time to catch it. Oh, really? See, yeah, like I said, I know nothing about it. So I'm going to go ahead tonight and donate. I'll show you guys in a moment. Double your impact. All right. So if you guys promise me you're going to buy at least 2 more candles, I will do the 25. And then that'll be matched for 50. Because right now I only have 15 that I need to do, but I might as well do 25. Let me fill in the blanks. Oh, actually, no, let me do PayPal. I don't, PayPal not working. I will do credit card. All right. In order for your donation to be submitted, you need to click the process. Process. All right. I don't know why it's not showing 50. Maybe they do that internally. But, hold on. All right. So there you go. I made $25 donation. If anybody wants to double check, there is the tax ID for them, my tracking code, payment information, and I just paid $25 a credit card. So I'm 2 ahead. But there it is. I'll put this on my community page as well. And this is how easy it is. This is how easy it is to be transparent with receipts. It's very, very simple. I don't know why it's so hard for anyone else to do it, because it's really not hard, especially stuff like this. So that is the Lupus Foundation. Look up spoon theory, great example. What's that? I'm going to buy 2. Go 1 for me and 1 for Molly for our birthday. Oh, your birthday too is tomorrow? Well, happy birthday. I'm actually the 4th. I wasn't going to start saying anything until Molly's birthday is over. Hey, Save Robbie. But yeah, so that's it. There's a donation. And allegedly they're matching it, so it should be 50. Hi, Michael. Get him, Winston. Get him. Can't wait till spring and the cherry blossom. I know, right? All right. So now that we got that out of the way. So yes. So mods will be dropping links. Something that I have to say that I wanted to say on Molly's. I didn't get to say it. I have a couple of redos to do. And I apologize if you got a bad wick or a bad candle. Some of the pictures that I have seen of people send back to me, I'm mortified, because their candles should not look like that. But one thing that I will tell you, regardless, when you first light a candle, whether it's mine, Yankee Candle, anybody's candle, there's something called candle memory. You have to let the top of it completely burn. Even if it takes 3 hours, you have to let the top completely burn. If it doesn't, your candle's going to tunnel. And some of you guys, it looks like it was the wick. And then some of the others looks like you didn't melt it the whole top right away. So because I know a lot of people can't have a candle burning for hours, like the first time, I do use a stronger wick so it burns a lot faster on the outside. So this way you don't have to sit there for 4 hours waiting for it to burn, or you're going to ruin your candle. So just something I had to put out there. Now, next, I just wanted to put that out there. Nextly, if you did get a bad candle or a bad wick, just send me a picture and I'll be happy to replace it. Because like I said, I saw one last night. I was mortified. I was like, there's no way that she let this burn right. but I'm going to send her another one, but I just had to put that out there. Hey, Grandma Rose, how you feeling? There's a lot of syndromes and diseases that I knew nothing about. A lot. Hey, Pretty with Pistols. When I light my PURPLEXEDQT candle, her top falls off. It does. It's boom, opens up. Yeah, these black wicks are beautiful, but they're not so good. It pisses me off. I'm glad, Robbie. All right. If you put in an order today, I'll have it out no later than the 2nd. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, I saw ones I have seen 2 pictures that I was mortified. I was like, oh my God, that's not my candle. Put a candle in the freezer for a few hours. They burn a lot slower and last longer. Good point. All right, so let's move on. Now, we were on Molly's today. Thank you, Pretty with Pistols. Oh, and that's another thing. If you are going to Tennessee and you want me to bring your candle so you don't pay for shipping, let me know. I will gladly bring candles so you guys don't have to pay for shipping. I got no problem with that. You just need to let me know. Or wax melts, whatever. You just got to let me know. All right. Now let me move on. I'm glad, Denise. And you have the black wicks. All right. I'm glad, Ruby. I'm glad that people are happy. Like I said, I've seen a few that bother me. You absolutely need to let it cure before shipping. And if I can't let it cure, if I'm in a rush, I tell them, don't light it yet. Okay. So this is what happened earlier. Now, mind you, I have no problems with Marissa. There's nothing wrong with me and Marissa. I have followed this Summer Wells case from the beginning. What I didn't follow was all the drama and bullshit. So until there was something else that came up, I really wasn't that interested. I would listen to Tiffany. I would listen to Chasing. And they pretty much covered, between both of them, they pretty much covered everything that there was to cover about Summer Wells, including the drama and everything else. Raylyn, I'm so glad you're here. I just want to say thank you so much for your Christmas card. Thank you. That was beautiful and very, very thoughtful. So thank you for that. Watcher, we're not going to badmouth anybody. I'm not bad-mouthing her. That is Marissa's friend. As I said to Marissa, no matter what I think of somebody, Marissa's my friend. So I'm not going to embed my thoughts into Marissa unless I think, it's a dangerous situation, which it's not. But if someone pisses me off or hurts me, I'm not going to say anything on Marissa's stream or in front of Marissa because Marissa's my friend. Andrew's not my friend, but Marissa is. So me being me, I'm going to respect Marissa enough that I'm just going to keep my feelings to myself, talk to her about it privately, or vent to her, more like vent to her privately, but keep it off of YouTube. Subs don't need to see it. Subs don't need to hear about it. They're not stupid. They understand the little digs. They get it. So I just want to say that, this has nothing to do with Marissa because I would never put Marissa in that kind of position where she would have to feel like, there's tension. We just went through this with Tiffany. I would never do that to her. I learned my lesson from way back when me, Tiffany, and Makeup Mop started falling out, and I inserted myself, and I shouldn't have. I should have never brought Tiffany when I was fighting, when I was venting, vice versa. So I learned my lesson 2 years ago. I would never put Marissa in that kind of position, especially knowing that we share so many subs, we share so many Patreons, we share so many members, and I would never do that to her. And I would hope she wouldn't do it to me, but I can only worry about what I do. So there were digs at me earlier. There were digs here and there. Whatever. I blew it off. I don't care. But thank you, Christina. But Quinny, understand, I don't care if she's mad. I didn't do anything. So, I mean, that's a big thing. That, you know, I don't care if she's mad. I didn't do anything for her to be mad. So it doesn't matter to me if she's mad or not. I didn't do anything. So earlier on Marissa's panel, it was me, Justice, Andra, and I think Voices. And I think somebody else was there. I'm pretty sure there were 5 people. I can't remember who though. But I think there were like 5 people. And Andra was talking about this interview, which I heard about from somebody else earlier. Somebody I was talking to on the phone earlier. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with talking to the guy. And, you know, I didn't say there was anything wrong with talking to the guy. But I feel there's a big hypocrisy here. If you say, how could anybody want to be friends with Don Wells? And anyone that wants to be friends with Don Wells is a horrible person. But yet you're going to find it okay to talk to one of Don Wells' friends and think that you're going to get something out of it. Where's the logic? There is none. So I was just kind of questioning, what do you expect to get out of this guy? Like, he's already been cleared by TBI, or cleared as much as can be. Who's ever in the kitchen? Phoenix, grab my drink, please. So I kind of felt like there was, like, just be careful. Like, you can't believe anything this guy's going to say. I mean, he's obvious drug addict. He's a meth head. And there's really not much you're going to get out of it. Thank you, hon. That's all I said. And going on him being a meth head, and I do give the benefit of the doubt, and going on him being a meth head, that's going by what Don said. So Don obviously has a relationship with this guy, or knows this guy, or this was friends with Don. So again, how can you say anyone that's friends with Don is disgusting moron, but you're going to believe what this guy says who used to be friends with Don or work with Don or whatever? So all I did was question the motives of this dude. And the logic behind it. Now, I understand he would probably bring a lot of views. He would bring a lot of people. Okay, if that's motive, then great. But I don't roll like that. So I was just trying to get it. Trying to understand what they expected and be careful. I was just telling her, be careful. And in turn, his sister, alleged sister, was in chat, and I was being awfully nice to her. I wasn't being an asshole. I was being awfully nice, you know, saying if she really is a sister, she wants to get a hold of Andra. She gets a hold of Andra. And I said, Andra, you know, she's trying to get a hold of you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was kind of mediating. Molly was doing her thing. Voices was doing her thing, talking about something. You guys know I watch chat, except when I'm looking at the camera like now. But normally I watch chat, especially on someone else's panel. When I'm a mod, I want to see everything. Very few things I miss unless I walk away. And, you know, all of a sudden, this woman comes back like a fucking lunatic. I was like, what? What has happened here? Like, she was fine 10 minutes ago. And then allegedly when she was supposed to be getting a hold of Andra, she's in chat screaming like, oh, nobody's talked to her. I'm like, this chick is fucking whacked. And I didn't even understand what happened because I really thought she was talking to Andra at that point. Or she had talked to Andra. So before anything, Andra was on her way home. They were out looking for a 75-year-old woman or something. Not a couple of hours, I guess, from her house. I don't know how far. I say a couple of hours because it seemed like she was driving a while. But a woman that they're helping find. And I guess in the process, old boy had called her and like canceled the interview or something. Or the wife called in. I don't know, some shit like that. And, you know, it kind of makes me think, was the wife really the sister, and so on and so forth. But she was supporting her brother talking to them. So I was relaying that. And I was saying, you know, I don't understand the change of attitude. She's absolutely was supporting, you know, you talking to her brother and supporting you going down there. And, you know, everything was good. And then all of a sudden it flipped out on me. And I was the cause of him canceling the interview. And I was the cause. I was like, what? What the fuck did I do? Because the interview was supposed to take place on Andrew's channel. For all this person knew, I was some stranger who just showed up on Molly's panel and started bashing somebody. If you're that fucking weak that you're going to cancel an interview that's not even meant on that channel when I could just be a nobody, you're a fucking weak ass dude. I'm sorry, you're too much of a punk ass for me to ever interview. Because, I mean, really? It's not like Molly was interviewing him and I fucking ruined it. The interview wasn't even taking place on Molly's channel. It was taking place on Andrew's channel, which I am not on. So for anyone to use me as an excuse is fucking bullshit, and I won't be anyone's scapegoat. Sorry, I'm just not. I know it's not my fault. So I couldn't believe it. I was like, see, Val, a couple of people have said that they don't believe there was ever an interview. I don't think she would lie about it. I know you're watching. I think it's hilarious when you whack a troll. And that's another thing. Don't come on Molly's panel to bash me, because I will X you in a heartbeat. Just like if Molly's here or Molly comes on my panel, don't come here to bash Molly. You will be X'd out in a second. That's why Molly has a wrench. If you have a problem with me, then you come to my channel and tell me you have a problem with me. Don't hunt me down in somebody else's fucking channel or somebody else's chat to fucking bash me. That's a weak ass bitch. Sorry, but that makes you weak. Noni, or whatever your name is, you're one that I'm talking about. So there's that. That was wrong to be able to say that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Glamour. Like, I didn't do anything. I don't have that kind of power. I wish I did, but people give me way too much credit. Way too much power. I don't have power to shut down an interview while I'm sitting on someone else's live. Just stating an opinion. If my opinion means that much, we have problems. Because believe me, I am a nobody. I don't have influence like people give me credit for. I just don't. You know, I would love to say I do, but I don't. I don't have that kind of influence over anybody, let alone to shut down an interview because I gave an opinion and was still supportive, but gave an opinion. I'm sorry, I just can't buy it. I just can't. Who, Val? Oh. That's what I'm saying. I didn't do anything. See, Susie Q, that's what a lot of people are saying. That I think he canceled because Molly called Don and warned him about it. It's possible, and she doesn't want to blame Molly. I don't know. I have a problem. Thanks, Justice. You know, I just don't get it. She just thinks he got cold feet. Yeah, but there was no reason. I heard she called me rude. I saw people in chat saying a couple things. I got some screenshots like, oh, Laura doesn't present things. I am me. This is me. I am never changing. I am 50 years old. If I haven't changed by now, trust me, I'm not changing. You either like me or you don't. You either follow me or you don't. Or you warm up to me. Some people it takes a little while, but they warm up to me. But the one thing you won't get from me, you won't get fake, you won't get a fraud, you won't get lies, you won't get the same bullshit that you get from so many other channels. I don't know why I'm compared to someone like Natasha. Have I said some vile things in the past? Absolutely. And I own every one of them. Granny's watching. Going to Natasha people for a second. Granny's watching played a clip that Voices said that they thought was horrible. I was laughing because I've said way worse. And it's been held against me for 3 years. But I have said way worse. You know, like she was saying about people choking. She said something about, you know, people choking on someone's dick. Yeah, well, I said I hope they choke on my dick that I stick straight down their throat. So, yeah, I've said some vile things over the years, and I own every one of them. So, yeah, I just had to put that out there. Thank you, Cheyenne. And sometimes it does take time to warm up to me, but if you go back to my very, very first video on this channel, I don't change. I am the same person I always was. I've been called an e-beggar. Let me say this again, and I'll say this 100 times. I am the type of person, if I ask for help or I do a fundraiser, as soon as my goal is met, I quit. You'll never see me try to maneuver more. You'll never see me ask for more. As soon as the goal is met, I let everyone know the goal is met. And then I tell everybody or I show everybody what I did with the money. The money for the car, by the way, Patreon saw it, but the money for the car that you guys raised, I want to thank you guys for it. The car is prepaid. It's paid already. It's paid in full. The only thing I have left is a deposit. I took $200 money, paid it towards my credit card, so I have $300. I think it's $350, the $3 or $350 that they want open. So I took the extra $200, paid that. Everything is done. I even have money for gas put aside. So that's an awesome thing. That's completed. I don't need to ask for money for that again. I don't, you know, that's just what I do. I'm not saying I've never needed help, because I've definitely needed help. But once my goal is met, that's it. I don't ask for more. I don't bleed anybody. I don't bleed subs. You know, I appreciate all the help you guys have given me. And, you know, I do it that way because God forbid I need it again. You know, every time I say I'll be fine, somehow I need help again. And you guys have always been amazing, and it will stay that way. And I'll never change. So people can stop saying I'm a scammer, e-beggar, I do this, I do that. No, I don't. And I've always been transparent, always. So I just wanted to put that out there too. Hey, Mark. I have gotten a lot better though. I have. I really have. I'm not going to lie. Natasha's an e-beggar. There's a lot of people that do that. They say that, hey, I need to raise X amount of money, which is fine. But then they don't stop. And then they raise, and then they say they didn't raise it, and then they raise more, and then they just bleed everybody dry. And that's fucked up. I don't agree with that. That's e-begging. You know, there's nothing wrong with asking your community for help, but do it the right way. You know, once your goal is met, finish it. Done. Kaput. Put it away. Done. Finished. And that bothers me when people don't. Never heard of e-beggar? Hey, Sherry. Sherry, I found someone else in this group that lives like 10 minutes from me, he said. I don't know where, though. Thank you, Stephanie. All right. YouTube used to have a red pay button. They did? Thank you, Lynn. Sorry, I need help myself. It's okay. It's covered. I don't, you know, if you want to give me now, awesome. Believe me, I'm not going to turn it down. Buy a candle. But the trip is paid for. My hotel was already paid for, thanks to somebody who we're going to celebrate our birthdays. So that's covered. My car is now covered. I don't know what spending money I'm going to need in Knoxville, but, you know, I paid off some of my credit card in order to do this. So everything is covered. I'm good. Hey, Coffee. Exactly. Seriously, people should just be honest. Most subs don't have a problem helping out. It's when they lie. And I totally agree with you. Totally agree. Molly called Don, then he backed out. She should not take it out on Molly and took it out on you. Again, just and that's how I see it too. Thank you, Zizi. You live in upstate New York? I am going to go to upstate New York. I am going to the Catskills sometime in the summer to see some high school friends. We just became besties. Seymour, let me tell you something about Seymour. Seymour loves me and then hates me. And then loves me and then hates me. And then loves me and then hates me. And then hates me, hates me, hates me, and then loves me. So if you see Seymour bashing me in a chat, just ask her about it because she probably just hates me at the moment. I've grown used to this. What? Catskills? Yeah, I've been there before. So I just want to let everyone know that about Seymour. Don't take it personal if you see her bashing me in a chat. Because she does that from time to time. Just saying. No offense, Seymour, but we know that's true. I see her say so much on other channels about you wondered what they hit. There you go. That's why I like you MGL for her and the others as well. I'm just staying mutual and love you both. But I do feel like you didn't. Yeah, I didn't say anything. Seymour hates you and then loves you. She does. She really hates me and then loves me. See, that's the other thing too. Let me make this clear. I am going out to Knoxville to do my own thing. Will I meet up with them? Absolutely. Will Army and Marissa and Whistledown and everybody going to get together, which is another thing I want to discuss, get together to do a meet and greet? Absolutely. And I am really excited for it. Before I get into the meet and greet, but let me just say, but I'm not going out there to do their thing. Me and the person that I'm going to be spending most of my time with, and anyone else that wants to come with us, but the person that I'm spending most of my time with, we're going to Rogersville. I was going to say Rogerstown. We're meeting up with some people. We're talking to some people. There's actually, I connected with somebody who wants me to look into another case in Knoxville. That one of the biggest murders that happened there. Meeting up with them. So I'm really going out there doing my own thing, separate from what they're doing, for more reasons than just the obvious. But as I said to you guys the other day, I'm going out there for answers. I'm going out there to get answers to what I can't deal with the rumors on. The answers to so many things that we can put a rest to all these rumors. In the process, yes, I'm going to connect with a couple of people that live there who can direct me in the right direction of, you know, where is the best place to talk to some people. I'm definitely going to speak to the sheriff again. There's so many rumors that have escalated in this case. So much fabrication that has happened in this case. And any chat you go in, doesn't matter whose chat it is, it's rumor after rumor after rumor, or a creator is trying to dismantle rumors, and half the live is trying to address non-rumors. So we need to wipe, I personally, from my own knowledge, my own head, my own frame of mind, I need to dismantle or prove those rumors. That's why I'm going out there. Because, you know, Molly is right about something. Hands-on is the best. And the only way to truly get answers in a case that is as fucked up as this one and as crazy as this one is to physically go out there and get the answers. So, you know, like I said, will I meet up with them? Absolutely. Well, I'm going to see them a bunch of times. But I'm really going out there to get answers that I need, that I can bring to you guys. And, you know, answers from other people that want answers, and find out about the neighbors, and find out about Jody Sue from real people that are there. Not just from Allie, not just from a neighbor, from a whole different group of people that we have hooked up with. That kind of thing. So, I just want everyone to understand that I'm not, Molly, Andra, JLR, and Olivia are in their own group. And I support all of them. I commend all of them. I wish them all the best of luck. And, if they're doing that thing and I'm over here doing my thing, combine us together, combine what we found together, put all these brains together, it can't hurt. You know what I mean? But I'm not part of their thing, and just like they're not part of my thing. So I just wanted to make that clear, because I don't want anyone to, I think Jody Sue is too. I just don't want anyone to mistake, like, I saw people saying stupid, like, I'm jealous. No, I do my thing. Call me a control freak. I don't know, but I do my thing. I need to do things for me. I'm not good in groups. Like, I am to a certain extent, but I'm more great one-on-one. But a group of like 4 or 5, I don't do too well in, because I want control. I want to be able to do certain things, Just like going on vacation with a bunch of people. No. I want one-on-one or 2 people where you can get up and go and you're like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't want to wait for 5 people, because one of them is going to be lazy or one of them is not going to want to do the work, that kind of thing. That's just me. So the, the meet and greet. A lot of people are saying that, the meet and greet, what time you going live tomorrow? It depends on the kids. It depends what time the kids, probably like 10 usually is when I go live, about 10. I never wanted to be a part of it, Neon. It's not my thing. There's too many personalities, too many strong personalities between me, Andra, and Marissa. No, that's a train wreck waiting to happen. Like, it just is. So I'll stay away. I'll be happy to stay away. But yeah, never reveal your cards ahead of time. I agree with that. But on the flip side, exactly, like you said, you put all these stuff together at the end, what you get, what I get, what I have, what you have, could be huge. You know what I mean? Like, literally could be fantastic. After I interview, I would love to, run it by them. What did the sheriff tell you the same thing? Are there any conflicting stories? Like, we could definitely work together, and I plan on it, but in a different capacity. You know what I mean? So the meet and greet, a lot of people, hey, Billy, there you are. A lot of people, I figured you'd be proud if you saw the super chat I got. I was like, where's Billy, my press agent? So a lot of people are giving Marissa shit about, giving me Marissa shit about, oh, this is about summer and blah, 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 and you're doing a meet and greet and yada, yada, yada. Okay. It's another thing I want to address. It was my idea to do a meet and greet. Marissa is going out there for way longer than I am. But at night, we're not searching and digging looking for summer. We need something to do at night. So being that I do know a lot of people live somewhat in that area, and I said to Marissa, let's do a meet and greet. I've never done one. And to me, a meet and greet, you just fucking all meet at a bar and you hang out. I didn't know there were like pictures or anything. That's so not me. That's definitely not me. I don't need any pictures put up of me. No. I'll tell you where we're going to be at, and we all meet there at a specific time. I'm good. You want to buy me a couple of drinks? Awesome. If not, I'll buy my own drinks. Awesome. So I'm just not one for the whole gotta have pictures and sign-in book. No, that's definitely not my personality. You'll know me when I walk in. I promise. I promise I demand a room when I walk through it. So everyone tells me it's my walk, that I have a very distinctive walk, and some people say it's a very stuck-up walk, but it's my walk. And it causes attention when I walk in a room. Always say, even when I was fat, it's just how I am. So thank you, Billy. Thank you so much. So you'll buy me a couple of drinks? Thanks, Rick. And that's another thing. People, like, I found a beautiful place in Knoxville, but it's like $13 a drink. I can't do $13 a drink because I'm not going to ask somebody who wants to buy me a drink to do $13 a drink. So I'm like, yeah, we're going to scratch this one off the list because I want to think of people that are going to be there, and that's kind of pricey, you know? So I don't want to do that either, especially if people are going to be buying drinks for me and Marissa. Like, I just don't think it's fair to you guys, but it is a beautiful place. So own it, exactly. Probably around 10, Jules, a thought. You're getting a pick? No, I'm just saying, though, like, I'm, like, Marissa, I guess at her meet and greets, I don't know, I've never been to one, but, you know, they have a sign-in board. Like, I think of like an author, you know, you have a sign-in board and, you know, there's a picture of them with a meet and greet, you know, whoever, blah, blah, blah. I don't need all that kit and caboodle. I don't need all that fancy smancy. I just need, hey, I'm going to be here at this time. You want to meet me? Great. You'll know me as soon as you walk in. I promise. Like, I'm on camera. Everyone's going to know it's me. The purpose of a meet and greet, in my opinion, is a lot of my subs and Marissa's subs and Whistle Down subs and, you know, Justice for All people and Voices for the Voiceless people and everyone that's going, Andra, everyone that's going, you know, they've wanted to meet us, or they live in Nashville, or, you know, they just want a chance to meet us. So that to me was like, hey, let's do this. Let's get everyone together instead of, you know, instead of us staying just together. How about we meet all our subs? That to me is a meet and greet. I don't need the fancy schmancy pictures and sign-in book and all that. If you want to meet me, great. If you don't. I don't really care. So, I mean, I do care, but you know what I mean. And that's all. That's what the meet and greet is to me. So tonight, Marissa was talking about a way to give back to your supporters. This is a good thing. Not sure why you're getting backlash. Because a lot of people are saying that it's more about, if it's supposed to be about summer, why are you doing a meet and greet when it's about summer? Because that's why I was saying at night, it's not about summer. At night, it's just about us hanging out. You know, especially because we're going to be in different parts during the day. And I'm only there for 2 days. My days are completely booked up already. Like, I'm there on the 8th. I'm leaving on the 10th. Twins' birthday's the 11th. Got to pick them up from where they're staying. And that's it. Like, we're done. You know, mine is super, super quick. People just randomly ask for a photo or autograph. They can have my autograph, but I am nobody special. Nobody needs to get my autograph. If you want it, great, but I am not anybody special. I am just a creator. I am just a sub. I am just a struggling single mom who owns a candle business, who somehow seems to make it every month. That's it. That's all I am. I am nothing fancy. You're going to be there, say why not. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It should be a gathering that's paid for by the handed. See, that's what Marissa said. But I didn't know you have to pay for it. Like, to me, you just meet at a bar and hang out. That's it. You lick face, you can lick my face any day, Whistle Down. People don't know for the last 7 months that everybody has done 1 billion plus videos on summer, then they can go get gone. Yeah, I agree with that too. Thank you, Billy. Drop a link for me to come up. Okay. Do you have, you have to have Zoom. Do you have Zoom? Thank you, Watcher. Do you have two? I have a boy-girl twin and a little one. You want my Cork? You can have my autograph. I get a special picture just for you. Subs shouldn't be paying for anything. It should be something that is done for subs. Thinking subs should buy. No, that's not what I said, Rosie. I'm saying subs will automatically, hey, let me buy you a drink. That's just what people do. I see Marissa. Marissa, what do you want to drink? That's all it is. This is not some big formal thing. Like, sorry, it's just not. What's up, good guy? Casual one, exactly. No fee. That's what I'm saying. No fee, no nothing. Just come meet us. People get all figuring out creators. You guys are just people. I agree with that. You didn't watch Christmas special ever? No, I did. What Christmas special? I Miss Hippie Lynn. Hold on. I'll set up StreamYards. Oh my God, Rosie, that's not what I said. All right. Rosie, have a good day. I'm done with you. Bye. Don't let door hit you in the ass on the way out. All right? Because if you don't know how to fucking listen, I got nothing for you. Where I buy groceries? Where do I buy groceries? Thank you, Shuby Mom. I heard Don Wells was in prison with Benny Keys. That would be nice. Your Christmas special, if they did, they know about the twins. Ah, that's true. The only cost at the Denver M&G was if you ordered food, then you paid for your own meal. Okay. The whole, I will sign a picture for you, blah, blah, blah. When talking about summer case, just total, oh. All right. Here's the link. He's not in prison with Benny. That would be all over every single channel. I need beer money and or shots. Yeah, I don't know how a meet and greet works. I have no idea. I didn't know you pay for it. I don't know. The fuck do I know? Never done it. I mean, how do you pay for people if you don't even know how many people are coming? That's cool, Rick. I dropped you a link. I have StreamYard set up on my other screen. You do not pay for anything. It like bring your own beer. Oh, okay. My comment wasn't about where you buy groceries. You call the shots. It's your channel, your time, effort, and decision on the standards. If someone doesn't like what you got to say, that's the KS. I totally agree with that. I'd say people get their own tab. And that's what I say, Joy. But I guess, I don't know. I guess we're supposed to rent somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea. Just go to a bar, eat and drink. Don't worry. That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought it was. Everyone just meet at a bar. I guess there's like rules I didn't know. I don't know. They were arrested in the same facility, just not at the same time. Hey. Yep. What's up? Do you have volume? Do you have volume?
Hi.
There you are.
Okay.
What's up?
Okay, first of all, I love the way you handle everything and you sit back and you just listen.
Thank you.
I really do. Oh God, how do I see like where chat is and everything? Okay.
Oh, you're not going to be able to see chat because I am.
No, like, and I totally like think that the meet and greet is fun and everything, but to charge people for a picture of you, like, where's somebody gonna put that, right?
Yeah, but that's Marissa's thing. That's a private,
I know.
that has nothing to do with the meet and greet. She's not charging people to come in. She's saying that if somebody wants to purchase a picture, she charges for them. That's all.
Yeah, and oh wow, the volume is so low. Hold on, let me try to turn it up. I totally love the way that you sit back and listen to everything that's going on. And I see that the way that you read chat and you still, like, most of the time don't really say anything. But can I ask you, what is your thought? What do you think happened?
With Summer?
Yes.
I think she was taken. But not from her house. I don't think she was taken from inside her house. That, to me, is a ludicrous theory. But I do believe 150% that she was outside. She was walking around. I've said this 6 months ago. She was walking around, probably looking for a mom. But she was walking around somewhere, and she was taken.
See, and I kind of have that same thought too. Like maybe Candace left and she ran out the door, kind of like I'm looking for mom.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I mean, and I've never. Could she have ran down the street? Maybe got hit by a car, or you know what I mean, and somebody take her. It could Candace have ran over her and. Like, I do not believe, I don't think that Don had anything to do with it. Are you there?
Don't think he does either. I never thought he did either. But as far as the theory about getting hit, the only reason why I have a hard time with that goes back to the police. I have to give thousands of workers that have been there, the FBI, the TBI, would see if there were tire marks, would see if this is what they do. So if you're going to tell me that all these workers, FBI, TBI, local police, all can't see that it
so you're
looks
talking about like
tire tracks, tire marks, skid marks, something that, they can tell, if you ran over a rock and the way the rock is moved a certain way, they can tell that. And they've already eliminated any of that. So that's why I don't give it a lot of speculation on stuff like that. Is perfectly legit that people speculate on it. But when you follow it through and you try to connect the dots, to me, you're insulting every single officer, not just local police, but every single TBI and FBI and everyone that's been there that's probably already had that theory and looked into the ground to see if there was anything that looked remotely like somebody was hit or, anything like that. So that's blood, anything, right, they could find a dot of blood on a rock.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't think they would be skid. I mean, I live out in the country. A lot of my family does, and we do drive pretty fast. And, you hit a deer, you're still running. You know what I mean?
Yes, but you have to have faith in one of 6,000 officers that somebody would have caught it. we're not just talking about the local police. We're talking the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. They had, I think they said something like 6,000 people out there. Somebody would have seen something.
So do you think Candace knows what happened and Dawn is just,
I am not convinced that Candace knows what happened. Because I don't think that Candace is smart enough to pass a lie detector test if she was truly innocent. I just don't. She's just not that smart. Happy New Year, Rogue.
I mean, do you have to be smart to pass a lie detector test, or do you just have to? I mean, the first one she couldn't, right?
She did.
They made her come back.
It's not that she couldn't pass, but she was very, very, very high. And because she was so high, it kind of goes into my theory that she wasn't there. She was doing dope all day. But she's too... I mean, I don't know if you've ever taken a lie detector test. They're scary in itself. I mean, they're just very scary in itself.
I tried to get a job one time at a cigarette. It was a trailer down in South Florida. And I tried to lie saying that I was 18 and I wasn't. And
did you pass?
I failed.
See? It is. It's very hard. And it's very stressful. And any kind of lie detector, Scientology does a type of lie detector, and it detects all of your feelings, emotions, auditing. That's what it's called, auditing. What?
But how do they both pass it?
Because they don't know what happened. Thank you, Cherry Blossom.
So you really do think that it was an abduction?
But don't. All right, I don't want to use the word abduction because abduction sounds like it's coming from inside the house, and there was no way somebody walked in the house and took her. So that's why I don't like using the word abduction or kidnapped or anything, because it kind of seems like that would be talking that she was taken from inside the house. And I agree with the police that that's absolutely probably not even a possibility. But do I believe that she was outside?
So what's another word for abduction? Kidnapping?
Kidnapping from outside. That she was kidnapped from outside the house.
Would be like on the property or just outside of the property? Like, say Candace, say Candace said, okay, you go in the house, right? And then Candace leaves, goes down the driveway. Summer follows her down the driveway.
No.
Mommy.
No. It's Candace. I'm going to stick with my same theory that I've said over and over and over. Candace said to the boys, I'll be right back. Watch Summer. She went to go meet snatch. There you go. She went to go meet a drug dealer. She was gone a while. She was getting high. Summer then went looking for her mom. Where's Mom?
Down the driveway.
She went down the driveway and may have been taken right then and there. Now, what lends credibility to this theory is that I was told today from a reliable source that the footprint is 100% legit. That they did find her footprint in a neighbor's yard or something, and it was confirmed to be her footprint. So,
really?
Yes. So that further confirms that she was taken from at the end of the driveway, outside, whatever, who knows.
Do you know how they confirmed that was her footprint?
I am going to get that information.
Honestly, I do like your way of thinking. I like the way that you sit back on the panel and you just watch and you listen, and
listening is a key.
Yes.
And it's one of the reasons that I heard they did Sonny. Like I said, this is one of the things that I will get frontline answers to, because that is a big, big part of the story. So we will know once we get there. Allie's ex stayed at Candace's house with 13 other strange men. How did anyone check that out? He has kids crying and pandas on his Facebook shaved head. Girl, huh? Search dog alerted. Okay. Thank you, Lori.
See, I know, Don is freaking crazy, right? But he is always stuck to the same story. Whether Candace did something, I don't think that he knows.
No, I don't think he knows either.
And because he's always stuck to the same freaking story. He says the same thing over and over again. From the twirl to she's been abducted,
Thank you, Rick. Hey, Avery. Benny and Don were in prison together in Texas. When?
Benny and Don? No.
When? I just don't believe she was hit by a car. And if she was hit by a car, it wasn't at the house. That I can tell you.
Well, people do speed down those streets, and blood spatter, could be, I don't know how that would be like being hit by a car.
But they have investigated 1 month, and I'm only saying this because I remember from a press conference, but 1 month into the case, 1 month into a disappearance, they had discovered that they were covered 4,000 square feet, I believe it was. So they've covered all the country roads that are right around there that she would have been walking on. They looked for every little detail. I firmly believe that if she was hit by a car, they would have been able to find it. Why do you think they did
this last search?
Why do you think? Because things have cleared up. Weather has changed. It was very cold for a while, and then it warmed up. Water pulled away.
They said that they did it, so they can get through, the foliage easier, and the leaves have fallen, right? But have you seen footage of any of the searchers looking under the leaves? They're just walking over them. Do you see you know what I'm saying?
I am 100% positive, 100% positive that they didn't film every single thing that they looked and every single thing. And call me crazy, but I have the utmost respect and honor for our FBI, police department, TBI, and everywhere else. So I'm sure they looked under leaves. I'm sure they know what they're doing. And just because they didn't film somebody looking under leaves, I'm pretty confident that they did.
It just seemed to me like they were just like strolling over them. They weren't like taking a stick or something and looking under the leaves,
Believe me, they've looked.
It would make more sense that she did go down the driveway and get abducted than go down that dog trail, right?
Oracle Laura said she's being kept under a house very close by. Said person who took her wanted to keep her close to him always. It's possible. I'm not going to say the psychic is wrong. That would be great because that would mean she's still alive.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that. But
And yeah. And Don coming out with she's in a hotel room and
that's just his crack talking.
I think he's just thinking the worst, of possibilities that could happen. I mean, I know, the way that I grew up, my mom was very adamant on, be careful for strangers. They will do the worst things to you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And I was almost kidnapped one time walking out of elementary school in the 2nd grade. Somebody pulled up and said to me, hey, it was an old man in a black Cadillac. And he said, rolled down his window and said, hey, your mom told me, to come pick you up. And I was like, oh, hell no, she didn't. And I ran back into the office. It happens. Mm-hmm. But, on that street, they would have to stop at that point and be like, you know what I mean? Like, she's right here coming down the road and I'm down here running 50, 55 at the least. And I'm going to stop and be like, hey, get in my car, little girl.
No, that's not how I think it went down. But Gray told me that you need to cut people at like 15, 20 minutes to get more people on. So I said, that's hard to do. He's like, nope, you just let everyone know ahead of time. They get 15, 20 minutes and then they get zapped. So I said, okay. So that's it.
So if she ran, okay, so in your mind, if she ran down the driveway, right?
Yeah.
And someone picked her up, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Because do you remember when it first came out, somebody seen her walking down the street?
Yes. That's what they said. Mm-hmm. It didn't work, guys.
God.
All right. So I'm going to kick you off. I apologize.
No, that's okay. I want you to know that I am on board with you and thinking in that way. And I appreciate the fact that you sit back and listen and observe and
thank you.
Don't, you're not like very, adamant on throwing all of your opinions out.
Nope. I do my own thing.
Yeah.
So you have a wonderful night. And I want to thank
so
you for coming
much.
up. You're welcome.
Too, and you have a very happy new year.
You too. Thanks for coming up. Bye.
Yes.
All right. It's hard to do. I don't know how Gray does it. It is. It's hard. I don't know how he does it. But Gray always tells me, no, you got to give people a time limit or they'll stay up there forever. You just got to 15 minutes, done. He's like, I don't even get that. I give people 5 minutes. Done. I'm like, okay. Thanks, Susie Q. Gray just hangs up. He does. I can't do it. I just can't. I feel horrible. When was that call? When was what call? Happy New Year, Cherry Blossom. Thank you, Whistledown. Would anybody else like a link? 15 minutes too much? Gray is cutthroat. I know, I have to be more cutthroat. I just feel bad. I feel horrible. She blocks his info, but the pics with him, who? Who? I love you too, Lovable Rogue. It's just hard because you don't want to be disrespectful to somebody. But when, you see like subs falling down, your regulars don't want to be here. It's kind of rough. That's when you like cut. You're welcome, hippie. All right. So I'm trying to think. Too long when it takes 15 for one. Be nice. I'm checking just text chat. Happy New Year to you too, Serena. Now I lost where I was at. I lost my train of thought. Thank you, Monica. Oh, speaking of professional, totally off subject. Did you guys hear there's new information that came out in the West Memphis Three? I bet you guys didn't know that. Thank you, dog lover. I'm going to make a dog lover candle, by the way, because I am a dog lover, and I have 2 of them. And yeah, there's new info in the West Memphis 3. Allegedly, all the stuff that the department said, the police department said, you know, was no longer around and it was burned in a fire and it was lost. Well, it seems that it wasn't lost. They have all of it. And everything is in chronological order. Like, they have enough to get rid of them. I mean, to totally exonerate them. The old drama Laura would have no problem booting. I know, right, Captain? I'm telling you. Yeah, the White Lotus showed it to me. She's the one that found it. You like my pen? More came out of it. I haven't followed the Cali Boy case, but I did an interview with Terry Hobbs. It's on this very channel. And hold on, let me pull up. I know I have to make it. You would think I would have one already. Did you see my interview with Terry Hobbs Winter? It was a good interview. It was a great interview. I don't think he did it. I really don't. I did hit him up. I'm gonna, if I can find the link. But it's on this channel from about a year or 2 years ago. I am his friend on Facebook. Let me see if he's around. He actually made a weird post today. I just asked him if he was busy. He's been pretty hitting hard. Oh, has he? She's on stuff that others are not speaking about. About which case? Cherry Blossom, why would people do that? Yeah, I'll show you his post. I would like to welcome my new friends to my Facebook friends list. You know who you are. Enjoy my family and friends. Requested help. I guess he just got a bunch of new people subbing him. He hasn't answered yet. It was actually yesterday. He requested help and community help. I mean, his Facebook is like really boring. It's like that of an old man. It's not creepy or anything. It's just boring. Pretty much boring. Because since this broke, people sent for aha. Okay. I can get him back on. That's not him. I can get him back on. I mean, it really was a great interview. Like, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. And I asked everybody, do you think that he's innocent after watching this? And a lot of people did change their mind. Hold on. Live. If anyone can help me find the date on it, it would be much appreciated. And I thought that interview was going to be like skyrocketed on views. It didn't. It's probably easier if I do it this way. Hold on. All right. PURPLEXEDQT, Terry Hobbs. See, I'm not even in the algorithm, even when you put it in there. The fuck? There we go. Oh, you have to put the QT together. Oh my God. It was July 6th of 2020.
Hey guys. Notebook out and just.
Why you guys let me wear so much makeup? Damn. Why didn't you guys tell me the makeup was too heavy?
Put it in that box and go. Let's do a book with, because a lot of people knew and few people was interested in what I had to say. Mm-hmm. So over the years, I tried to use the media to answer questions and just tell some things that was about what was going on. They wouldn't let me.
Why?
They'd edit what I would say and just.
You look like an 80s metalhead.
I didn't appreciate that.
Fair enough. So even though I know who you are, for interview purposes, who are you and how did you end up here?
Well, my name is Terry Hobbs, and a young lady got a hold of me and wanted to know if I would agree to do an interview with her, and I said yes.
Okay. So I did make a list of questions that I know a lot of people want to know. I want to know, and I'm definitely going to interview again once I have the book finished, because I'm only about halfway done. Okay. But start off basics. After all this time, I'm going to get right into it. After all this time has passed, do you still think the three of them are guilty?
I do.
You do. Okay.
From the bottom of my heart, I still believe they are.
Okay. Why?
Well, after sitting through the trials, and just watching things all through the years and, seeing this and that about, what's been said, what's been done, and there's some really strong points that I believe in that if and a group of attorneys go about something, that they should do their follow-up and see it through. Okay. Now it was when they were released from prison, I strongly disagreed with that. And after arguing with Scott Ellington, no one had a voice or had a choice. We had to accept that and move on. Okay. Well, just before that happened, they approached the Arkansas Supreme Court, if you might remember that.
Mm-hmm.
They claimed they had new evidence. Okay. And so they asked for a new evidential hearing. The Arkansas Supreme Court granted them that hearing. Okay. Now, before that, prior to that, they was all over the news and newspapers. They was claiming they had new evidence. They would show, talk about this and that. This is their new evidence, which was at heart was no evidence at all. Is what they basically were out here doing, was misleading and lying to the public. And I feel like they lied to the courts when they claimed they had new evidence. That's what got them the new evidential hearing from the Arkansas Supreme Court. They granted them that hearing. Okay, if you are so good at what you do, and you claim you have this new evidence, and then you approach the Supreme Court and they grant you that evidential hearing that you're up there asking for, why didn't you see it through?
True.
All right. In my way of looking, there never was any new evidence. I already knew that. They wouldn't tell me that. I didn't know. We already knew that. So, and everybody else that, on this side of the fence, I guess you might say, I already knew that. But, we were all sitting back waiting and just wondering what this new, we already knew what they were claiming, but we were sitting back just waiting to see how this is going to play out. Okay, then next thing you see, we come up, or they come up with this Alfred plea and get out of prison. What about the hearing? What about the new evidence? What about the retrial?
See, I personally think there just wasn't enough evidence to hold them anymore. And I think too many people flipped. Like even Byers flipped. He went from they should all hang to all of a sudden Fluffer to all of a sudden, he's promoting for them, and he's standing there with Damian Eccles, and he's like, no, we're not going to Fluffer. That we're not going to, they're so innocent. They're so innocent. Look how fat I was. Fluffer. Oh, God.
Yeah, you got a nice watchdog.
Probably little 4-pounder here. So you think it was a money issue? Thank you, Jess. You think it was a money issue?
I do.
Okay, that makes sense. Was it weird though that here you had a dead stepson and all of these celebs were gathered around helping who you believe were the killers? Like, it's got to be surreal. I mean, I know I would be freaking out.
It was real, and it was weird because look at the celebs, look into their lives. They're not the best angels out here either.
That's true.
I know this.
That's very true, though.
Henry Rollins, look at Henry.
Yeah.
One of the first ones to come along. Look into Henry's past. I have.
No, he does have not a good past. I agree with that.
I know. Well, this is their supporters, but all it takes, and it was this, they had, they had lots of money. They raised a lot of money. Wasn't making this.
I'm going to skip a little on that why. What do you think of the Bojangles theory? Did anything ever come of that? Was it complete? Like, was this person a ghost? Like they never existed? That nobody found them? Nobody else saw them? Do you know what I'm talking about? The Bojangles? Okay.
Of course I do. But I'm not sure what happened with that. I'm not sure if it's even true, but it was put out there, so I don't know. I wasn't the police. I wasn't doing the work. That was their job to do. And I think I'm remembering the trials where some of.
So you guys get the idea. I will give you guys the link. I don't want to play the whole thing. But yeah. That was my first interview with Terry Hobbs. And I could get him again. All right. I hate watching myself on camera. Hate it. There you go, Rick. Let's see if he answered. No, he hasn't answered. He hasn't answered me yet. So the new information that came up is her name EK? Who? If you get him back, I want to go on panel. Okay. He's actually, he's a really nice guy. He is. He answered all my questions. I told him what questions I was going to ask ahead of time, like I do on every interview. So he knew how to answer them. He knew what, he had some time to think about it. There were a couple of questions I threw at him, offset. But in order to do a proper interview, you have to tell them the questions that you're going to ask ahead of time. So, he was prepared. I was prepared. Missing but not forgotten. All right. A lot of people have bullshit, though, Denise. And a lot of people post bullshit and try to make it real. So I don't know if that's the case or not. But I'll give it a quick look. Do you think Terry is perp? No, I don't. What if there was a new hide-in plain sight ghost seek game that's been discovered by missing kids? Young lad. All right, this is conspiracy shit, Denise. I'm going through a video. This is conspiracy shit. She's talking about a movie. This girl's kidding me, right? Denise, come on. You're smarter than this. Hold on. I'm going to disprove this right now. Okay. Denise, this is why you need to come to me before you believe this nonsense. I'm going to show you right now. So let me give you a little background on what Denise is talking about. So this girl, Miss Conspiracy Theory, puts out a video This is the kind of shit that I love dismantling. All right. So this chick puts out this video. There's a sci-fi movie about a hide and seek game that's been discovered by missing kids. Okay. And then it goes on to say, top credits. Episode guy of Tree Tony, whatever it is. Sci-fi movie. So she sees the top credits. The stars are Summer Wells, Ali Espada, Mike Diaz. Okay. But all you have to actually do is go to the IMDb and find that there's an actual actress who's been in a few different movies. She's probably young, but she's an actress known for Feet Fables and that same series. It's just the same name. They're not connected. So that's a conspiracy theory. And yeah, don't get into conspiracy theories. This person is a legit actress, a child actress, but she's a legit actress. And she's been in Feet Fables and Triatoni Replay. So I don't even really need to watch the rest of this video. Because now we know there's a actress named Summer Wells. There's a doctor named Summer Wells. There's a lot of people named Summer Wells. So, yeah. It's on Prime, but she has more. Okay, I'm just saying, looking at what she actually got credits for, her SAG credits is what the IMDb is. So, yeah. I'm not saying she doesn't have more, but right here and there, I know she's a conspiracy theorist that I can't give credit to. Because, but Denise, I already know that she's out there. Because if she would have taken 2 seconds to look at IMDb or understand the entertainment industry, she would know there's an actress named Summer Wells. So, she's talking about a series. Just because the person happens to have the same name. Okay, did she realize that this is acting and this is a movie? So things are going to be fake. Does she realize this? I don't think she realizes this. She's on IMDb and she still doesn't get it. This is conspiracy. She's completely focused on this. Oh, okay. So I'm wrong. I'm wrong about one thing. They are using real people. Again, August 24th. Yeah, she was missing. I don't get it. It's a TV show. It's a TV show based on using real people that are missing. I don't get it. What does she think she found? It's a sci-fi TV show. And? Yeah, but it's all conspiracy. It's a sci-fi TV show. It's a great concept, actually. And to prove it, just to prove it, Denise, Xavier Harrelson was found dead. He's not missing anymore. He was found dead. So we know it wasn't a government conspiracy cover-up. We know that he wasn't involved in any kind of sci-fi bullshit. He was found dead. So there's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? There's just nothing there. That's conspiracy nonsense. Yeah, there's nothing there. All right, so now that I dismantled that, a man named Tim that goes to their church. There's a man named Tim that goes to every church. There's Tims at every church. Yeah, she went missing in June. Whoops. Ali's another so sus covering for H. Yeah, but you got to be careful with H. He's 15. You got to be careful with that. But now, mind you, you can make a conspiracy theory for anything. For anything. You can put together a conspiracy theory about anything. Tim Mullins. Thank you. I couldn't remember his name. Tim Mullins. But I bet we can find a Tim at every single church on the planet. Xavier was stolen by some pedo and he killed him, most likely because his mother was involved with the man. I agree with that, Lori. 100% agree with that. I think he was killed that way too. All guys named Tim seem suspicious. I hear you. She's right though, man. It is. There's a man named Tim at any church. I just heard another channel. H is in detention center for breaking probation. Why was he on probation to begin with? That is Tim Malay, Jim Gold. Did you see your comment? No. Tim Mullins. I saw that. I said that. Tims are sus. They are. I never dated a Tim. I think that's the one name I haven't dated. SDA Church from Rogersville to Texas. Think Tim is a supposable... Yes, that's what we said yesterday. That Tim is a supposed... I mean, that whole thing is fake as shit. You can't get any faker than that. Oh, no wonder that wasn't charging. I mean, you just don't get faker than that. That was, like, ridiculous. For that channel, it was saying her try to steal a car with a pregnant lady. What? There's a lot of guys named Tim that are criminals. My problem is my speak connection. Oh. The Branch Davidians, late David Koresh. Is Jim Gord? I don't know. I don't know who's related to who. No, Quinny, I don't think I did. Huh. The Valkyrie's Corner comment? No. I just tried to look for it. I didn't see it either. I don't know if I believe the church trafficking ring. He is Don's ad man or whatever you say. I don't believe. I think the guy's a fraud. He tried to steal a car with a pregnant lady in it and seen she was in it and changed his mind. But got him for thinking. I don't want to say the channel they're talking about it. Who? I totally believe Xavier and Molly are... Oh, Molly Tibbetts. I thought you were Marissa. Can never trust anyone named Tim. I am going to Tennessee. Correct. Still think one of the tree trimmer. Anybody is suspect. Everybody's suspect. It's a good troll, though. I mean, I know, but it's not even, Captain. It's so bad. I mean, that's not even how you put out a press release or anything. I mean, it's horrible. I don't know who PG is. I don't follow most of these people. I don't watch most of these people. The only people I ever watch on this case are Chasing, and I used to watch Tiffany. That's it.
I don't even know that song.
Enjoy it, Winter. I have other stuff on the West Memphis 3, but I put it on private when I was interviewing him, and I don't think I ever took it off private. Goat is Don's stepdad's name. Yeah, but see, that's another thing that I want to talk about real fast, going back to Wells' case. And it is so, so, so important for you guys to understand. This is the hills of Tennessee. This is not New York City. This is not LA. This is not Nashville. This is the hills of Tennessee. They have their own rules. They live by their own rules. They have different rules than Nashville does or other parts of Tennessee. They may not arrest you on your first 10 DWIs because they need you in the community. From what I understand, it sounds like Rogersville has some money. And even more of a reason, if you make money and you put money back in the town, like people are thinking that the way they do things up there is just like they do it at home. No, this is not Florida. This is not LA. This is not even Alabama where I am. This is the hills of Tennessee. Things are way, way different. Way, way different. Thank you, Rad. It's just, things are just different there. It's just not, even the churches are different, but people are expecting things to be like they are where they are. Courthouses, the rules are different. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying the way it is. And you have to go there knowing this. Like, you have to go there with not only an open mind, but you have to realize that it's not like it is where you're normally from. It's just not. It's way different. All right, just put in, I have to pull it up. I actually closed it out. Hold on. If you put in PURPLEXEDQT, one word. PURPLEXEDQT. And then Terry Hobbs. And it comes right up. I'll drop you the link, though. There it is. Think I want to go to Tennessee. Billy, come on down. It's the same up here. It is a different way of life. That's what I was trying to tell Marissa. That it's different. It's not like you think it is. It's not anything like New York, or it's just way different. Like, I'm not going to mention names or anything, but someone that I plan to meet that I'm hooking up with, they were very clear that they run these streets, that they don't like outsiders. They are very, they're going to meet people with eyes open, and, like, they're protecting their land. They're protecting their area. And I'm glad they like me, but, they're not going to allow outsiders to demand things from them or it's just not going to happen. Like, you have to know how to fit in that kind of environment. And thankfully, I'm know how to adapt, but a lot of people don't. You have to respect their ways. Exactly. It's like West Virginia. Same thing. And I've told Marissa, that you gotta. Nobody should want to get Don fired. Nobody. Summerwell's case, alarming photos off his dad's Facebook. Trigger warning, text Candace from a man. Yeah, I can't exactly voice. I could see where you are. It's always been like that. Absolutely. And I'm just saying that they're a different kind of breed. And you have to respect their land and their property and their everything. And the way they do things. You can't come there as an outsider and expect things to be done your way. It's not going to work. It's going to get your ass kicked. They're protecting their ways of life. Exactly. Got about 30 insiders. And I'm looking forward to meeting this person. I've got about 30 inside Hispanics who also own business in Tennessee. I don't know how that would look. Me, white chick, blonde. Oh, Billy, you're a girl? I thought you were a boy. I thought you were a guy. I'm joking. I would go alone. No, I'm not going alone. And like I said, if I go missing, Jason's got me covered. Because 99% are armed. And so will my partner in crime. My partners in crime are coming armed. So I'm good. They'll protect me. I don't know. For some reason, I thought you were a guy. I think a lot of people are guys. While in Rome, exactly. I got like my 3 bodyguards. Thank you, Captain. That's what I'm saying. The channel's full of crap. My comment say that Dom was at his very blue-collar job. At least he has a job. See, that to me is dumb. She-Rockers make a lot of money. You're a guy. I didn't see the man's name on Facebook. Who? Sort of guy? I'm sort of a guy, too. Laura thought I was... No, actually, I thought you were a dorky guy. I really thought you were like a dorky guy. I don't know why. Hey, Nancy. I forgot what I was saying. My God, I can't believe how much makeup I had on in this video. Jeez. I'll come find you, Oh, you come find me, I'm running. At this point, there are some of the things that... Whoo. If Seymour comes to find me, I'm leaving. I'm running. Running. That's like Pugs trying to find me. I look better without makeup, I thank you. I'm just saying, I look like an 80s rocker. Hey, Kiki. Yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up. When again, I'm going the 8th through the 10th. I'm leaving in the morning on the 8th, and I'll be back on the night of the 10th. Thank you, Denise. Molly was airport, a video was deleted. I got worried about her and reported a location and asked her for proof of life. She let me know she was okay. You'll save me? Sweet. That pissed me off. My hubby on. Yeah, I don't get that. Thank you, Rad. I don't get that either. Because drywall, I mean, there's good money in it. Tennessee is hills and hollers. Wyoming is flat. So another thing, since we always seem to get off topic, Natasha Cooper has another PayPal scam going. Another one. What is wrong with these people? Yes, she has another scam. Another PayPal. I don't understand it. Laura can take care of us all. Yeah, I can. But, I mean, it definitely will help that I got some people packing. I know Sarah and Kathy are proud to pack. There'll be like a bodyguard on each side. My brother's a drywall. It's an art. It is an art. Hot tub fund. Oh, I know. Now she needs a hot tub. Her fat ass can't get in a hot tub. They do make good money. He's a master drywall. Exactly. Hot tub and luggage to leave the country. You, Pet, but I won't be with you at all times. Blue collar, physical work, white collar, office job. Yep. I need a handyman too. She's already got money for it. I don't understand. I just don't. The miraculous recovery she just had. Another scam, another miraculous recovery. She was just busted at the casino and she was supposed to be sick at home. Exactly. It's good work, but not that hard. I did it at 18. I want to do tiling. That's what I want to know. Didn't Pugs call? I don't know. Was it Pugs that called airport security? I never knew who did it. I'm ready to watch you do dishes. I don't do dishes. I have a dishwasher. I don't know why everyone talks about doing. Who does dishes anymore? That's why you have a dishwasher. I have a brand new dishwasher, as a matter of fact. Oh, my clothes are still sitting there. Not decluttered yet. Oh, my closet's done. But I've been asking the kids for 2 days to put away the clean clothes, and they won't. And Buka just lays on them. I told Phoenix we need to do the garage. I agree, Billy. Who the hell is sending this woman money? Someone told you to get the luggage monogram for a cruise. My God. I don't get it either. I really don't. I don't know why. I get the hiccups. I don't know why anybody would still send her money. It's insane. But hey, more power to them. Hey, Grandma. Monkey's mom became a grandma. So if you all go to Sino, we will all be healed. Exactly. You can watch me make candles. I plan on doing a candle thing. I told you guys, I'm joining the candle community. Oh, my dishwasher takes like 3 hours. They feel sorry for her? I don't know. I should have done that, though. I should have done PayPal poos for haters. Shit, I'd be rich by now. I don't know. Do they feel sorry for her? No, I don't listen to that stuff, Quinny. Don't get clean to me if I do dishes myself. Nah. Congratulations, Monkey Mama. And I forgot to wish Electric Avenue a happy birthday on my live the other day. So I want to wish her a happy birthday. Hey, Joseph. Damn, it's work stuff. I'm telling you. Making me, you are late for my lives. Handyman would be nice. I'm actually pretty handy. Any man breathing with, no, you don't want it like that, just Sunspear. We'll find these people sending him money and poach. I'm telling you, Bill, that's what I said. I said, where did she even find all these people that just keep... and I don't think she has rich people. That's the other thing. She doesn't seem like she's got rich people over there. COVID cruise sounds fantastic. No, let me just tell you something about casinos. You do not get that kind of money. I mean, you don't win a cruise unless you are losing a lot of money or gambling a lot of money, especially in slots. You will never win in slots, ever. I don't know if people realize this. You can get lucky and win, but when you sit down at a slot machine, you're not winning. You'll win a little here, a little there, you'll lose. I mean, slot machines are designed for fools. Can you hit a jackpot once in a blue moon? Absolutely. But for you to win for cash out of 2,500 of a slot machine, trust me, you lost about 10 grand. I am handy, thanks to my ex. You just, no. Yeah. You just don't. Meet and greet will be on the night of the 9th. Saturday night. I think it's Saturday night. I want to race hell tomorrow, then January 1st, I'll be good. I don't even want January 4th coming. There's no way I'm this old. I'm just not. See, I like gambling, but if you want to win, you got to do tables. You can't win in slots. It's a loser's game. Predator, I agree with that, Fatima. But it's a loser's game. She won a cruise from a casino. In Vegas, you have to put at least $75,000 to get comp to cruise. Exactly. I mean, I don't think you need that much, but yeah. They say she used her attorney money. She got to book the cruise, and I say, no, I believe she won it. Not won it, but I believe they gave her a cruise. She probably gambled about $25,000, $30,000 within a week. So yeah, I believe they gave her a free cruise. Talk to me when you turn 58. I better be married by 58. I better have a man of my dreams at 58. Let's not rush my birthday here, Monkey's mama. We still got to get to the new year. But yeah, January 4th is the big day. She stole from her own nephew's funeral front. Oh, that's what she was talking about. When she went after Granny's watching, maybe that's why. Poker, we had guys that would play poker as a second job. No, Terry didn't answer me yet. There's this woman on YouTube that's a professional bingo player. She quit her day job and now travels the state. Yeah, you can, but it's cards. It's not slots. Let me tell you, I play bingo on my phone. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. I play it every night before I go to bed. I think Etsy is trolling the fuck out of everyone. Personally, maybe. They're just handing her money for her casino addiction. Exactly. I've owned 10 slot machines. She's right. It is. It's a loser's game. There's a guy that's a slot channel on YouTube. I've watched him win hundreds of thousands. You may have seen him win, but how much have you seen him lose? You haven't seen him lose. Blackjack is your best bet. Roulette is, I think. I will be 51, Fatima. I am over the hill. I'm not at the hill anymore. I am fucking over the hill. Anyone that I know, but I don't want to talk about it because then she'll go on saying that we talked about her dead niece, nephew, blah, blah, blah. And I don't really know anything about it. But that may be what she was talking about. Turn it around, Laura, 15. I am. I'm 35 for life. Okay, you play slots. I win about 3 times a year and never over 2,000. And how much have you lost? Nobody's getting rich on slots. Like, I once put $1 in a Wheel of Fortune machine and won 1,000, but I'm not a big gambler. And you just, I know you do see old folks at bingo. I only gamble 20 to 100 at a time. When you hit 50, you go backwards. I've been 35 for a long time. I play it on my phone. See, but I couldn't imagine gambling on YouTube. That's weird to me. I like gambling. It's somebody else's money. We are still 35 in our minds forever. Forever and ever and ever. Who's so angry? Natasha? Yeah, because she's a bitter old bitch. 37, I was giving birth to Dayton. Hey, Mutt. 65 going on 35. There you go, Lucy. See, I don't mind being 65, but at 50, I thought my life was going to be much better. But you're still, thank you, STG. I've decided I'm the 30 the day I turned 40 and my check engine light came on. I'm telling you. I'll be 47 February. Ah, you're a Valentine's baby. Once you're 45, that's why I feel like once you're 50, it's all the same. But, you know, at 51 years old, I should have my life together. I should be traveling the world. I should be married with a wonderful husband, getting ready for the kids to go to college. This is not where my life was supposed to be at almost 51. I'll tell you that. I made a pudding. Good job, Mud Rescue. My body just doesn't want to cooperate with my mind. I'm telling you. Yay, speaking of, just imagine the tax issues. Let me tell you something. I thought because I own my own business, I was going to have to owe taxes. Well, thanks to YouTube, I don't. I'm actually getting money back, a lot of it, and I'm very happy about it. I did a like dry run of my taxes last night, and owning my own business, all the stuff that you write off, they're charging me for. But all the stuff I write off for YouTube, they're giving me money back. So I'm actually pretty good. And this is in 2 different offices. YouTube is in my room and my candle studio is out there. I'm actually getting a lot of money back, more than I ever thought possible. I'm pretty excited about it. I am going to be 51 in 5 days. Ouch. Ouch. 5 days. You should have done that 20. I did do it. It just didn't work out. This isn't it exactly. This is not how I expected my life to end up. Kiki, if you're definitely going to go there, instead of shipping it to you, I can bring you your candles. Your life looked pretty good on Christmas. Why, thank you, Lucy. I work hard. And I also had some help. I had some Santa elves help that Christmas. I told Sophia today, you said, yes. I sent her a special one too. We love write-offs, exactly. Because my business, yeah, YouTube has countered it. It's very weird. Like, I saw all these deductions and they just kept eliminating my fund. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, why am I even going to write this off then? I don't want to write this off because it's not helping me. It's hurting me. And then I did my YouTube. I was like, wow. So I'll have to go through with a fine-tooth comb and make sure I did everything right. But it looks like I did. Google always takes forever to send us our 1099s, though. So a children in college deduction. Yeah, children, they're actually, most of mine is probably from my kids. I hope I looked, thank you. Yeah, YouTube is really, it countered it. Because I just, every time I put in I was like, I'm not writing anything off for candles. I'm just not, I keep losing. I was like, this is crazy. I dreaded doing it too. And that's why I did it last night, just a dry run, just to see where I'm at. I was actually surprised. I don't look a day over 40. Why, thank you. I am, though. I have wrinkles on my neck. The children are very wonderful. Yes, my children are wonderful. I wasn't built to be a business owner. It's hard. I'm 46. I'm more confused now than 10 years ago. Ain't that the truth? Didn't expect to be like, yeah, that's true too. Hey, Anastasia. Growing old is a privilege not everyone gets to. That's a good point. Excellent point. Yeah, I'll bring you the candles. Save me on shipping. I just have no... None of us do. I don't know what I'm doing either. Never know what I'm doing. 46. 46, I was wondering what I was doing. You don't look over 40 or like you have kids bigger than you are. Oh. I still have a little one who's grounded right now. He's not happy. He's actually taking it like a champ, though. Remember, growing old is a privilege denied to many, so enjoy every second. I agree with that. I just don't want to be old and have nobody. That's what I'm afraid of. That's why I'm going to start dating. I'm just kind of going with the flow. Oh, you're young. I wish I was 32 again. I'm 35 and still don't know what I didn't either. Actually, at 35 is when I gave birth to the twins. I'll tell you what I'm not doing, giving no mind to the shitheads. I agree with that, Hounds. Oh, Lori, you're a retired firefighter? That's awesome. I'm still getting skinny, Sherry. I wish I still had my grandma. I haven't had my grandmother in years. And like I said, if anyone who's going and wants a candle or needs a candle, let me know and I'll save you on shipping. Kiki, I'm so glad you're going. It's going to help me out on shipping. You happy you hear a train? Yeah, but I want my kids to be out there. Phoenix wants to be an engineer. Sage wants to be a lawyer. And Dayton, I don't know. You have a husband. That's what I need. I need a husband that's rich and amazing. You will get to talk to her in Tennessee. She'll call me and demand speak to my internet friends. All dolled up like you do on here and you land it. Yeah, I just have to go out. I don't go out enough. Honestly, didn't think I'd make it to 20. Yeah, I hear you, Raquel. I didn't think I'd make it to where I am either. 35 is you. I was still having children. Me too. I had Dayton at 37. You wish, Seymour. Don't we all need an amazing rich husband? I'm telling you. And if he can't be super rich, I'll take a nice husband. How's that? I know he's not going to come knocking at my door. He just has to be nice and make me laugh. And be good with the kids. That's it. Yes, everybody tells me that. I think Wog started that. That I sound like Whoopi Goldberg. I don't think I sound like her, though. My husband's going to bring me and get me a rental car, but I don't feel welcome after tonight. What do you mean? Why don't you feel welcome? Why wouldn't you feel welcome, Cherry Blossom? What'd I miss? My 20s, I wanted love. Now, exactly. Exactly. You know, I used to want love. I've had love. Now it's all about the dough. Show me the dough. I just want one like my dad. And I haven't been able to find him in 50 years. Do not thank you, Raquel. No, a lot of people say I sound like Whoopi. Well hung and kind of rich. I'll take money over anything. I will definitely take money over everything. Kiki, I think it was kind of a sign from above. Because I've had 4 people come back to me right around the same time that I mailed yours with fucked up wicks. So maybe it was like a sign. And I actually have to remake 4 different candles, which sucks. My dad and brother were the best men I've ever known. My dad was the best man I've ever known. Even if they have a lot of money and they just want to give me all their money and let me go shopping, I'm okay with that too. So many old people living in vans on YouTube. I definitely don't want that. More money, more problem? No, not when you get old. See, people say money doesn't make you happy. Try being poor. And then tell me how money doesn't make you happy. Yeah, but money is no fun unless you have somebody to spend it with. Plain and simple. It's only fun if you're spending it with someone. Yeah, Cherry Blossom, what happened? What'd I miss? Rich guys will have a prenup and not all of them. And by the way, I would never sign a prenup. I wouldn't do it when I was young, and I won't do it when I'm old. Just get a sugar daddy? I don't want a sugar daddy. I had one of those. I don't want one. I'd be pent up in $1 million suite. Money has made me miserable. I don't know. I never had enough money to make me miserable. Try and figure out bills with kids. And if I don't find a man, I'm moving to Canada. Yeah, I don't think she meant here. You weren't talking about here, were you? Money is the root of all evil? Yeah, please do. Yeah, I don't think she was talking about here. Hold on, let me give you a link. Sugar daddies suck, believe me, they do. I still speak to the guy. I still speak to him today. And it was 21 years ago. We're still friends. But it was hard. Exactly. Anyone has so much money to give away, I'll gladly take it. I don't know. I just dropped her a link to find out. Oh, a mother-in-law suite. Oh, that's different. And they got to have good credit. Oh, okay. I know what happened. What's up, Angel? Oh, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Well, I was over in Molly's chat, and I was trying to explain a story, and she dropped me off panel, and everyone on that panel except you was laughing at me and making fun of me.
Why? I was there, but I was half there.
You were there.
I know. I was half there, though. I was walked away. I was putting orders together. I wasn't there. I wasn't listening the whole time.
I'm not going to explain the story again because I'm not going to be made fun of again. But now I was going to go, and my husband was going to drop me off and get me a rental car and wait on me at like a motel. Okay. But after the way I was made fun of and was treated rudely from that panel, except you, I don't feel like I'm welcome now. So.
Okay, but I mean, you could still go for us. You could still come for me. You can still come
well,
for
it hurt
me.
my feelings more than anything because I've given super chats and everything, and then that's the way I'm treated. I don't
blame you. But maybe talk to her about it. I mean, I can't speak for her, but maybe talk to her about it. And tell her how you feel.
No, it's fine. I said what I had to say in chat. So, but I'm still going to watch her. I'm still going to be a member to her channel and yours. But I just feel like I won't go up on a panel again and try to explain anything. I have a theory about who took Summer also, but I'm going to keep it to myself because I don't want no one making fun of me.
Understandable, but nobody's going to make fun of you here.
Voices of the Voiceless is in your chat, and she will.
No, she won't.
Because she said that Molly gave me too much time on the panel anyway.
That's because, I gotta stick up for Molly here. That is because me and Molly have made a pact that we're giving like random people or subscribers anything like 10 to 15, 20 max, and that's it. Then we're cutting them. Because
Okay, I understand that. But Voices made it sound like my story was stupid.
well, she may not have spoken to Voices about it. That's all.
And I have a hard time explaining things because of my PTSD. So, but I'll drop off. I just wanted to let you know that I was going to come, but I'm not going to now.
Do you want Voices to come up and you guys can talk about it?
No.
Are you sure? I mean, I don't want to see you upset.
No, because it's pointless. So.
Well, I don't want you being upset, though.
I'm not upset anymore. I was, but not so much anymore. I just wanted to tell you that I have a theory on. I think I know what happened to Summer, or who took her, but I'm not going to say. So I'll drop down now.
All right. Well, you're welcome to come up anytime.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much for listening.
You're welcome. Bye. All right. Like I said, I was half there. I was half in and half out because that's why I was quiet for a while, because I was packing up candles. So I walked away. So I don't exactly know what happened or the whole extent. But what I can say, and this goes for everybody, if any sub, if there's a panel about something and somebody's talking about, if I'm talking about Anastasia and I'm talking about what an asshole she is and how mean she is to me and how bad she treats me, if I'm talking about that and I'm really into the conversation, and then somebody else comes up, I know, right, Anastasia? And then somebody else comes up with a completely different subject or a completely different mood, the subs start getting upset. And the subs start, like, what are you doing? And blah, blah, blah. That's all. And when it just brings a mood down and it's just hard. So it's hard. It puts a creator in a bad position. And again, I don't know what happened today. I'm just letting everyone know in general. I think it was a misunderstanding. Hold on.
Oh, Natasha. Yeah, let's just, I'm going to.
Hey, Nikki, shush! No, it is not! Natasha, you need to pull up pictures of the cotton field so she can see. I seriously thought they stopped growing cotton and they made it synthetically. Is that so ridiculous of a thought?
Can I just tell you guys, no joke, me and Phoenix were driving from a dentist and they actually fucking had cotton fields here. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Phoenix is like, Mom, that's cotton. I was like, they still have cotton fields in Alabama? Tons of them on the way back from the dentist. It was the coolest thing I ever saw. I never actually saw real cotton fields. But yeah, tons of cotton fields, like 15 minutes from here. I had no idea. No idea. All right. Robbie sent a video about her racism. Savage, don't strike me.
Because she laughed at me for an hour.
No comment.
Tell me this girl's hair is not fucking amazing. This is all her hair. Her hair is amazing. I couldn't pay to have hair that nice. Like, I literally couldn't pay.
I've never heard of synthetic cotton. Sorry.
Now, in just a moment, you're gonna hear this here, right? This other to fuck up, cause here on the nose was about to go down, honey. The fucking slapping you with this racist shit. So you need to get off of there, boo boo. But let's carry on and listen.
I'm going to ask
Would you like for me to give you the story of Cotton?
Yeah, please do.
No, I know
I
the
don't
story.
think you
That's
would
why
like
they
it.
shouldn't grow it ever again. They should not grow it anymore. Oh, see, Parker is with me. It's not the cotton's fault.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
So I'm telling you, if you want
Yeah.
tomorrow, I signed up for an hour.
I guess
Okay.
nobody
You
believes
can
me.
come up with me because I was going to do like coloring
She
and
ain't got no fucking sense.
crafts and talking to people about that because there were people who
Christy Ann's hair is amazing. And yes, it's all her natural hair. That's all her hair. You can tell. I can tell extensions. Those are not extensions. That is all her. Her hair is amazing. Right here.
who had asked me since the last time I had talked about it.
Snow Lion heard us.
Okay, what time will you be up?
I have no clue. They haven't told us yet.
Well, when you find out, just let me know.
This right here ain't
No,
got
Boots
that.
comes up and takes my partner.
Between all of
I'm
them.
just staying in my living room
I
tomorrow.
will be on all day.
Natasha's still
I'll
YT
probably-
and Boots still Smalltown.
Just for the record, because I'm still seeing people talking about Cotton.
I need a minute.
But just for the record, you will never ever see me in a cotton field.
Girl,
Christiane, I promise I
you
will
need to
come
get the
up
hell
while you're
off of
over
there.
here.
They are spitting
I'll
in
more
your
than likely
face,
be
honey.
here the whole day. Just
I
like
can
I
go
was
too if you want.
There's no Christiane. I don't
They
know who
know what
that
they
is.
doing, honey.
There was Christiane over here.
You got the Grand Dragon sitting up
you're
there
getting
on
a
her
dirty look.
recliner throne.
I know, I see it.
I just thought I'd cam up while I say that. You will never ever see me in a cotton field.
I'm taking you to a cotton field and we're going to get our pictures took.
Christine? Huh?
We're going to go out there and gnaw on the cotton.
What?
We're going to show Christiane that it's real and that you can.
You hear this racist bitch? This paying on as a joke. You are laughing. What the fuck's going on, Asha? We're still watching you.
All right, I took what she said differently than others. I don't think she meant it in a racist way. I think she was saying that she was going to go take pictures of cotton fields because she wants to take a picture. To show that they're not, organically grown, that they're actually really grown. But I don't know. No, I'm telling you, that's her hair. You can tell. When you see her, you can really tell. She has amazing hair. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was completely racist. I don't know. I just don't see it. That particular one, I didn't see. I didn't feel the same. But that's just me. But I'm telling you, I was shocked. That I was like, is that cotton? I mean, like real cotton fields. Tons of them. It was so wild. I was like, wow, there's real cotton fields here. I'm too fat for old lady shirt. I'm telling you, her hair is amazing. Amazing. Voices, do you want a link to explain? I'm getting off soon, but I'll give you a link. I mean, you have the right to explain. Me neither, Gritty. My hair is that long and thick. I've never seen it. Into it had been on another live with a different subject. Hey, Tinker. I just, one person was up. I like to, want to hear both sides. I don't think it's fair to not show both sides. Riff Raff, I know. I had mine done in LA. As well as it was a harvest season. Yeah, it was earlier this month. 2 weeks ago. It was just funny, though. I was like, oh my God.
Hey.
There's real cotton. Hey.
I realized that what came out was, it could be construed in a way to make somebody not feel valued or, and I do. I will own that, Cherry Blossom. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. I would hate to see you miss out on an opportunity that you've been supporting because you felt like I devalued you. I didn't. I've been somebody that's been on a panel when I've started to lose my train of thought. And I've been grateful when somebody's been like, okay, let's redirect it. So, I mean,
What happened?
She was telling her story and it kind of got, it wasn't really, she kind of got a little bit off track and the chat was not following along real well. And then Marissa just kind of righted it and gave that. And I said that went on a little bit longer than it needed to. And I apologize that it came out the way, it was rough for a minute. And it was just because somebody was having a problem at trying to explain their story. It wasn't meant to hurt or make fun of. So I'm really sorry, Cherry Blossom, if I made you feel that way. I really am. That wasn't my intent. That wasn't what it was. Nobody was intentionally poking.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's same person, Cinnamon. Cherry Blossom is Angel. They were talking Summer and abuser. She was talking about abuse on panel, not off topic. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I was in and out. Was she Angel on Molly's? I don't remember. I don't think she was. She was a different name on Molly's.
And honestly, I had walked away for a moment too, so I didn't hear the whole conversation. It wasn't directed at me. So.
Okay.
I just don't want somebody not to not go on an opportunity that they've been looking forward to because they felt like something I said to them. That's obviously a loyal channel subscriber and donor for the cause. So I don't want somebody to be offended because they didn't like the way I responded.
No, I'm a little hurt because Molly's just, if you don't like Molly, I'm still going to be there. So come see me.
And I won't say anything to you. I'll avoid you completely. I don't want to see anybody miss out on something that they've been looking forward to.
I agree. But like I said, I'm going to be there too. Come see me. I think everyone got a little confused about continued court. Was a little off topic, so lost some people. She had 1,800 people in there. If you've gone, she wouldn't notice.
Well, and at that point in time, chat's flying really fast as well. So, bad timing, wrong voice tone. Absolutely. Sorry.
All right. Now I have a question for you. Are we good? Thank you, Jay. No, not you. Are we good? Cherry Blossom? Because I got a question for you while I have you up here.
Oh, God. Okay.
Because I hear a lot of shit. You've told me a lot of shit.
Yes, ma'am.
People have continued to come after you because of panels that you were on.
Yeah.
And I want to give you a chance to address those people. Because, you know, for someone who's not really a creator, you get a ton of hate, which blows my mind considering you're not a creator.
You know what? Honestly, I'm not going to address them because I'm not doing the behaviors they're pointing out. I get that I did wrong. All of that is in my past. The best apology I can give is a changed behavior. And I would like to think that it's a changed behavior. So
Okay. Fair enough.
Don't really have anything else to say.
Fair enough. I was just giving you a chance to address it if you wanted to.
I appreciate it, but I don't really feel that's not your opinion of me, is it?
Nope.
That's not Marissa's opinion of me. It's not a lot of the people that come into chat's opinion of me, and it's not my opinion of me.
That's all
I
that
see
matters.
what I'm doing, and that's all that matters in my world. Unless you're feeding, fucking, or financing me, and then maybe we'll have a conversation about my attitude.
Anastasia, you only hate me.
You can hate me. I get it. I am not everybody's cup of tea, shot of whiskey. You know,
I'm not either.
I'm not everybody's indica or their sativa either. So I'm just not.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. I just want to point out, I understand that people didn't understand me. I get really nervous and I try to talk really fast. So I can forgive you for it.
Well,
I'm a very forgiving person.
Thank you.
You know, an apology goes a long way.
Thank you for saying something. I didn't realize that it made you feel that way. It's so hard.
My only point anyways was that it is okay to be an advocate for somebody that feels guilty for something.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I talked that boy into going to the police station and it saved his life.
Absolutely.
He wasn't going to, which he would have had to live with that for the rest of his life, or the guy would have killed him. One of the two. And I didn't want to see either one happen. And all I was saying was I put myself in between the two of them, and I told him, go to the police station, I'll back you 100%. If he kills someone, he's going to kill me. Because I stand up for the rights of others. And that's all I was trying to get my point across. I'm not scared of the guy that's in prison. I used to be. I'm not anymore. And that's all I'm trying to say.
I think that's a great point and a great story. I think it's wonderful. The world needs more people like that.
And the person that killed this woman was my brother-in-law. That's why it was kind of scary at the time. But now it's not. That's all I was trying to say. And it might have sounded confusing to some because I do have PTSD and it's cognitive. I can't never remember the name of it. It'll go on forever. I'll never not have it.
Thank you, Rachel.
But that's all I wanted to say, and I forgive you, and I thank you for apologizing, and I'll drop down now.
Okay. All right. We're good.
Look at that. We're good. So, and Laura, I really appreciate you offering me the ability to say something. Even if I say something to him, all that's going to do is open him up and make him hate me even worse. And if I don't go in your chat or I don't participate in it, I probably don't really know what's going on until somebody sends me a clip. Kind of been a little busy making like paper stuff for Tennessee and stuff. So,
did you guys see all the cool shit she made? Check this stuff out.
Okay.
So, I gotta learn how to use a Cricut.
My cricket went tits up tonight. That's what the red arrow light was. I don't know.
Aw.
I'm going to have to. But there's the bullhorns for Bullhorn Betty.
How cute is that?
And it's just paper.
Here, let me make it bigger. Hold on. How cute is that?
It's just a little. Boy, howdy, do they work well. And then there's
the camera's the best
for Olivia. And I'll put Chronicles of Olivia on the back of it. I've got stickers to print.
Show how the camera pulls out. How awesome is that?
And it's got this little, and then these all have the little grooves in it so they can, but yeah. And then Marissa's heel, of course. The heel's on the ground.
Isn't that awesome? What'd you make for JLR?
Oh, I just got it done. Mind you, it's not sticking quite well. A little baby ball cap.
Aww.
And I found a candle pattern for the Not So Evil candle lady.
All
so
right.
we're gonna see if we can get. There'll at least be either half a dozen or a dozen of each one of these. And his will be in red. I've been sitting here cutting them while I was listening to you. So I've got but there'll be half a dozen or a dozen of them for everybody. And if not, we'll take their email address down and get them. When I get home, I'll get it made up and sent out.
How awesome is that? Isn't that cute? I wish I knew how to use it.
That's the baseball cap.
That's awesome.
And I've got some little brads that I'll put in the top to make it like a little cap. But the camera was and it was so simple to make.
That's awesome, though.
It just comes together like. So when everybody gets them, they'll be flat. Well, unless they're on site. When you get it in the mail, it'll be folded flat, and then you've got to peel the little sticky tabs off and build it.
That's so cute, though.
And they just attach together. And the best part is that like you pick the paper, and then the Cricut does all the work. You peel it off the mat, fold it up.
See, I can't figure out how to use my damn Cricut. It's sitting over there. I've literally had it for 2 years. 2 years it's been sitting on my shelf.
It's more about learning Design Space, which is the app that operates it. So yeah, that's what I've been sitting here doing. So I'm bringing fun goodies. And I don't know, Marissa said you need haters because it makes it keeps you relevant and keeps people coming to your channel.
It's true. It does keep you relevant to a certain extent.
After a while, though, it's gotta get exhausting. And
it's exhausting. Natasha thinks she has it so bad, bitch. I've been going at this for fucking 2.5 years.
Well, I guess here's the thing. Like, all I can do is be a better person than I was the day before, and that's the way I've lived my life for the last 10 years. So I just try to be better. Some days I'm not going to be the greatest, but it doesn't mean that I still can't try. And that's all. Like, I think if everybody just remembered that we were all trying to get through this human condition that's called life, and everybody's fighting a different battle, but just as equally as bad, maybe we wouldn't be so quick to start shit in the chat room. Or, I think we forget that we're triggered in real life, and then we come on here to the internet and something that triggered us at work, and that's where we fire and let go. And some poor person on the internet got the fallout from it. So I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to lead by example, and I'm not in anybody's Patreon, I'm not in anybody's Discord, but I do think that not everybody should be allowed a platform. I mean, if you abuse it, you should be punished for it.
But she hasn't abused it. That's the thing. Did you guys hold on? Did you guys hear the big news? Captain, did you hear the news? Mandy took down Hello Starlight. Now, Natasha people wouldn't know who all these people are.
Hello Starlight had been coming in Natasha's chat
Yeah.
for like
She
couple of
supports it, but
months.
I was told tonight that Mandy took down Hello Starlight. I was like, damn. Shit's getting brutal on the streets.
Cutthroat. I guess I'm hoping nobody wants to take me down for my craft videos. God, that would be awful.
People going on YouTube demonetizing anyway. Believe me, I got demonetized on my other channel. I feel you. I got demonetized on 2 channels. One of them I got back immediately. The other one I can't even think of applying.
Well, I guess we could start a PayPal pool for you. Seems to work on a couple other channels.
Yeah, right? She's fucking crazy. And that's the other thing, too. She got a, oh my God, her PayPal fund, she said it was because she was losing so much money from not being monetized, but she's back on the Recline channel and she's monetized. So what was that, a whole 3 days?
She went up by 138 subs in the last 30 days. So how did she lose money?
Exactly.
If she actually went up by
Exactly. Exactly. She is a phony fraud.
Wow, guys.
I just can't believe people still giving into it. It blows my mind.
Well, I guess.
I heard her channel's gone.
P.T. Barnum said there was a sucker born every minute.
She's running it on Twitch and StreamYard, so she could have voices. Oh, no, I'm not running it on Twitch. I'm running my regular YouTube stream. Oop, I'm going to give you guys a commercial. And my Streamlabs. I forgot I can do commercials during live streams. Totally forgot.
And I could have, because I use Zoom for a lot of my
COVID has affected many people, become violent. Yeah, people are becoming violent. Hey, Janelle. Happy New Year. It's New Year for you, right? You just celebrated New Year's, didn't you? That's right. You're a day ahead, 24 hours. So it should be New Year's. Happy New Year, Janelle.
Laura, did you hear what I was telling Marissa earlier?
What?
We have our 4th missing person in my county.
Do you really? That's
Honest
not
to
good.
God. Same sheriff. And it's the 3rd male. It's the 4th single person.
Damn.
He's only 17. And he was seen walking between Grable and Cody. There's fucking nothing out there.
Wow.
After you pass the bench, it's all prairie and antelope and kids never been seen or heard from again.
Wow. And you guys are short on men there, aren't you?
Well, I don't want any that are around here.
But don't you have more women there than men?
I think we do.
See?
I think we do.
Gritty, believe me, I'm a smart girl. I get it. I know that better than anybody. I got 5. I'll be your second husband. Sweet. It's 5-4. Oh, I thought you guys were exactly 24 hours ahead. I don't know. Maybe I should go for women. Maybe I'll have better luck. Nah, I don't like women. Yeah, I think you do have a gay scene in the area. Are you guys getting commercials?
Do you remember they called her Little Miss? It was the Little Miss murder. She went from Denver and she was headed over to Cody. Dale Wayne Eaton got her at the rest stop in Monetta, and he actually buried her car. Her body was found in the river outside of Casper, and he actually used an excavator and dug, and so then years went by, and then they unearthed her car when he had been arrested for another murder. But there's a podcast called The Frozen, and it follows the entire first series is about Dale Wayne Eaton, the Great Basin killer, and he has ties back to Amy Rowe Bechtel, who went missing and has never been seen or heard from since the late 90s. It was like 98. She was went up for a run to map out a trail and disappeared, but he actually camped in that area, and it was right around the same time that he would have been in there scouting for animals.
Let me tell you a case that I am looking into.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the reasons that I'm meeting these people in Knoxville.
Cool.
I don't know. I will, Billy. Hold on. Is anyone from that area? Because you guys might be familiar with this case, or any like die-hard true crime people. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Let me do it over here.
It's
All right,
cold.
let me cut this for a second. It's nice here. It's 55.
It's like 7. Handle it if there's snow.
Hold on. I gotta find it.
Dude, we got a kid that came out here from DC to meet up with Kanye West, and he disappeared. Devontae Richardson.
All right. The murders of Shanann Christian and Chris Newsom. Anyone familiar with it?
Disappeared.
Thank you, Gritty Gabby. Hold on. Why is it so... Oh, I got too many things going. I think I'm like freezing. There we go.
This is really cool, Laura, that you get to meet up with a family.
We had heard a report on TV about a body being found that was badly burned on the railroad tracks, but never did we ever connect the two.
We were 2 blocks from where she was. If they'd have just knocked on the door, walked the streets, we don't know if we could have saved her life, but she wouldn't have sat there for 2 days in a trash can.
I heard it was horrible.
Anybody that knew Chris was his friend, and he had a smile that everybody just loved.
Chris was an excellent baseball player. Good boy, good kid, worked hard, had a lot of skills. Could have went on and played further if he'd have chose to.
She was a typical girl. I mean, she wasn't perfect. Nobody's perfect, but she never gave us any trouble, always did well in school. She was beautiful, but what made her even more beautiful was the fact that she was not stuck on herself.
Shanann Christian was a 21-year-old student at the University of Tennessee. Chris Newsom was a 23-year-old trim carpenter. Both were still living at home and had just begun to date in November of 2006. One Saturday evening, they planned to go to a birthday party for a friend, but instead they decided to stay at Shannon's best friend's apartment to watch a movie.
12:35, the phone rang that night, and he spoke to her on the phone. She called to check in, to let us know that she was coming home rather than staying at Kara's that night.
Yeah, it was Knoxville.
I sat up, and she never came home.
We had not seen him since Saturday night, which that's not unusual. He was 23 years old, and he kind of came and went, with not a whole lot of restrictions at that age. And the way we discovered he was missing was Shannon's mother, Dina, called and said that Shannon didn't show up for work.
In the early morning hours of January 7, 2007, Chris Newsom and Shanann Christian were carjacked and abducted from the Washington Ridge apartments. They were held captive in a house on Chipman Street near the Waste Connections building. Both were brutally raped and beaten. Chris was led to the railroad tracks near the house, where he was shot 3 times, twice in the back and once to the head execution style. Then his body was set on fire. On Monday, a body found on the railroad tracks was identified as Chris by a homicide detective who had known him through his son.
Detective Snodderly says it's Chris. And we asked, well, how do you know? And he said, I recognized him by his eyes. Everything fell apart at that moment.
All of his friends walked in. There must have been 15 or 20 of them come in all at the same time, and that just gave me such an eerie feeling. So I thought, why isn't Chris with them? And it really put chills through me. I thought, here's all his friends, and he's not here. And that was one of the hardest moments.
I got a phone call, and it said, man, there's something going on up here at this house by the trash place. And then I got another call that said that they thought that they had found her because they were bringing in, there was an ambulance that had just gotten there.
Shannon Christian was kept alive inside the house for several hours as her captors repeatedly raped and tortured her. A chemical substance was poured down her throat and on her body in an attempt to destroy DNA evidence. She was then bound, put inside 5 trash bags, and then shoved inside a trash can where she was left to suffocate. She died with her eyes open. 5 people have been indicted in these crimes.
Do you know how quick to Shannon and Chris that carjacking went down? Boom. You come down your stairs and you go get in the car and you are cranking your car and your boyfriend gets inside the door there, going to get him a little sugar. Boom, there's a gun in the back of your head and some big sucker gets in your 4Runner and puts a gun on you just like that. It's done.
I'll cover. Now, I don't want to play the whole thing due to copyright, but what I was told, hold on, let me pull up. All right. So the person I'm meeting up with says, I don't know if you ever heard about this horrific double murder in Knoxville years ago. The MSM kept it as hush-hush as possible. But this beautiful young lady, Shanann, and her boyfriend, Chris, were carjacked, kidnapped, and tortured. Shannon's father, Gary, and his biker group called the Shepherds Us are dear friends of ours. But I believe other than your normal everyday drug and gang murders daily here, like everywhere else, this case is still the most gruesome murder case to ever happen here in Knoxville until some are going missing. Please take a look at their story. This is the reason why we exist. And believe me, the real details were purposely left out. The torture was too much for some to handle, but we know exactly... Oh, where'd it go? With too much hand, we know exactly every detail. We were there when the city had the house demolished, and we dedicated a huge cross in its place. We can still take you to this cross today that many of us go to pay our respects, but it can never be forgotten. Real evil surely exists, and we are always here to hold these families up as much as possible. Crazy. So I'm looking forward to meeting up with them.
What's the status? Are they...
Well, they're in jail. I was watching some of the trial, but I was hey, Bayside, but I was hoping to speak to, like, subs that live over there, subs that, you know, have heard about this. Like, I never heard about it, but they say it's crazy. And listening to the trial, or some of the trial, it sounds like they were caught, but there's more to it. And from what I gathered from the trial, it was like a racial thing. They were trying to say it was a racial thing. And it just happened in 2007 and 2009. And yeah, here's the link for the full documentary. I am going there. And I'm glad this person who contacted me, explained it to me. But it's crazy. Who's having hot dogs? Not me. It's 1:30 in the morning.
I'm cutting paper.
It's 12 degrees and blowing snow. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
I don't have any snow, Queenie. Depends on where you're at in the state. Lower part of the state, I-80 just reopened. It's that storm that hit Colorado that Whistledown was talking about that caused all the power lines to burn and all along the Flatirons.
So,
to the north.
Raquel, he was raped, she was raped, he was tortured, she was tortured. But they were caught. Like, there's not a conspiracy to it. Like, the real perpetrators were caught. Drug deals, devil worshipping, police corruption, and cover-up. Randy was 17 when he went missing. His mom's car is still missing. I'm in Colorado in the lower part. No snow yet either. I followed this court case. Yeah, I watched some of it. It was completely random. But they were caught. Constant's talking about a different case.
Oh, I was confused there. Okay, Queenie.
Yeah, no, Constant's talking about a different case. She's talking about, it looks like somebody that still went missing, maybe?
Wow, I'm telling you, we got something going on in my area. Not even gonna lie. And I don't think our sheriff has any damn clue what he's doing.
There's nothing that goes on here. It's kind of boring.
I used to think the same thing.
That's why I wish I was back in New York. Stuff happens every day. Every day there's a murder. All right. Yes. They were two brothers and one of the girl. It was 4 guys and a girl that got arrested. That guy Maury Terry did a bit. Oh, did he? Oh, keep looking at Constance. I need Raquel. It's 126 here. So it was, but they definitely got caught. I don't know. I was watching some of the trial, and it did show they were talking about it being a race thing. There was a racial thing. Or they thought it was a racial thing, or I don't know. I don't know much about it. I know it is why I moved here, but I'm saying, like, sometimes I want, some good stuff. Like, what's his name? Mason Sisk. I'll be at that court case if I'm not working.
I really don't want... Because the bad part is that when we do have a case to cover, that means there's multiple lives that are affected by it. So it's kind of a 60-40 split for me.
True. Damn, out of battery?
I know, my vape pen gave me the finger today, too.
I had my battery in the wrong way.
It told me I need to be plugged in.
Oh, you know what? Do I have a charger? I have a charger here. Not for C. Since I got my iPhone, I don't use my other charger. It was shitty here today. I'm from Queens, actually. Queens and Long Island.
The older brother was the ringleader on that one. Wow.
I got caught from the older brother. And no reason why? They never actually said why? I remember them trying to blame PCP for formaldehyde laced. Oh, that's right. It was,
Oh,
yes. I did see that in the trial. You should check out the murder of 2 Wisconsin brothers, Garland, Joseph Nelson is the accused. They were murdered in 2019. And he still has not been brought to trial. Why? Because of COVID? Isn't Alabama supposed to be warm and sunny? It's supposed to be. It's been really cold here this winter. One of the coldest we've had since I've been here. I don't have a charger. Oh, that's my iPhone charger. Hey, by the way, do you guys know how to make a watch smaller?
Take a link out?
No, it's something to do with the thingy. But you have to open it somehow. I don't know how. Like, I need to make it smaller. And I would think this, like, popped up or something, but it doesn't.
Oh, it's probably the... I bet it does. You just haven't...
Figured it out?
I think you need a smaller tool to be able to pry it up, if that makes sense. Because it probably locks into place so that it doesn't...
It does seem locked. It does feel locked. And I don't want to break it.
I bet if you YouTube it, it'll tell you exactly how to do it.
I tried that.
The bands on it?
I wish it just slid. It doesn't. I don't know. You see my beautiful watch that Pretty as Pretty Does bought me? It's a fossil relic. It's actually really pretty. It's got diamonds around it. But I can't figure out how to make it smaller.
Bring it to Tennessee. We'll fix it then if you don't get it fixed.
Oh, I gotta bring it to a jewelry store. I just figured I could try it at home. Didn't you move 6 years ago? I moved in 2016. I want to wear it though. It's so pretty. It gets later. We're gonna get over it and feel like it's past already. What is? Yeah, I used to live in Florida. Push that little thing forward. What little thing? It's all one piece. I know, I'm gonna take it. I don't want to break it.
I still want to know where Kelsey Barrett's body is.
In lie.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, isn't it pretty?
He scouted her, but it's very pretty.
Oh, nice.
When I went down to Colorado this summer, we went to Suzanne Morphew's disappearance site, Kelsey Barrett's condo, where Eric Prock's body was found, and then the Watts house. So I did like the whole serial killer tour. Adventures.
This little pin does not move. I feel like I'm going to break it. I'm just going to wait. I'll bring it to a jewelry store. That piece that should unlock. Yeah, I'm going to take it to a jewelry store. I'm echoing? That's because I got two things running. But I am going to shut down, though, because it's late. No, there's no instruction sheet. And I barely got any sleep last night. So I am going to get off, fill my fat belly. There's no links. I'm going to take it to a jewelry store tomorrow. It even comes in a really pretty box. All right, voices, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Laura. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I will see you later. Bye. All right. Oh, you know why it was echoing? Because I know why. Because I had the desktop audio going too. I'm sorry about that. It's not damaged goods. Is asking Laura to. Asking me to what? Damaged goods is trying to get you to talk to her on our live. Why? Why? Thank you, Danny. Why would I want to talk to damaged goods? I never talked to her before. Why would I want to start now? I like that name, Lucy Rambo. Hey, Just a Mom. That's what I'm saying. It's strange. Why does she want to talk to me? I got nothing to say to her. She's bitching. Yeah, I wouldn't give her the time of day. Talking about Molly, same say. I'm sorry. I wouldn't give her the time of day. I don't know why she's bitching about me. I don't say shit about it. I don't give a shit. So, all right, I'm going to bed. Have a wonderful night. I will see you guys later. I will see you tomorrow for a New Year's ball. Come with your bottle of wine. I have not checked PayPal, but whoever sent me PayPal, thank you. Much appreciated. Exactly, Seymour. I'm not in that crap. Sorry. Carry on with yourself. Kelly, I heard that name, Captain Obvious. Kelly Cochran. I've heard that. So, like I said, whoever's a loser like me and has nothing to do tomorrow night, we'll have our annual New Year's Eve ball. And that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Almost named my son Elvis John. Oh, thank God you didn't. So, all right, I'm starving. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. And thank you guys for the super chat. And thank you guys for a fantastic live. I'll see. And I'm getting tons of messages. I can only imagine. All right, I will see you guys later. Peace.